Welcome to the morning stream, where we're putting the dogs to work. All right, so today we're continuing our test build series, where we're testing all these builds, and Alir is about to get iked up.
Ike, leave it to me.
Oh yeah, let me turn on. Oh yeah, okay. Desktop audio is off. Okay, good. Sometimes there's double audio. Coffee, you're early. Am I? For the morning stream? Early morning coffee. Dude, someone's trying to gaslight me on Reddit right now. It's very funny. They're trying to act slick. Somehow they edited their comments to make it say Speed Taker instead of Lynn, and they changed like the whole body of like part of their argument, but it doesn't have the edited tag above it. Which is very weird. It's very strange. I don't know how they did that, because I responded to their statements making like emblem ring arguments, or like, oh, I said Speed Taker, not Lynn. But I like yesterday, I didn't post it, but I was talking about it on my Discord. I was like, oh yeah, someone's invoking the just throw Lynn on them argument, and then all of a sudden it says Speed Taker instead of Lynn. So that's very, and then they're like trying to gaslight me about it. That's very cute. I don't know how they ninja edited their comment though. That's new. Like, how would I misread Lynn as Speed Taker? And it happened yesterday, so it's fresh. That's quite amusing. You were early by 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm usually early, like a little bit. I usually try to start 5 minutes early if I can. But yeah, someone's trying to act... Dude, this guy's arguing in bad faith. It's so funny. Okay, what do we got? Do we do... Yeah, let's do the General Chloe. Let's get this going. Let's get her speed capped. Let me turn down the volume. It's probably picking up. There we go. Alright, I don't want it to be picking up on the thing. I have it playing through my speakers, so... Oh man, so many people argue in bad faith on Reddit. It's so funny. How do you ninja edit comments, though? Usually it says edited. I've heard if you do it within the first 3 minutes, but some dude edited a few times on like something to test it and it didn't show. So I don't know. I don't know.
This should be a picturesque match.
People get weird about that speed argument. I don't know why.
You'd better buy something.
Like, how is, like, speed fixing and damage fixing is character dependent. So to make arguments like, oh, just use speed plus 5, it's like, that's not true for most units. Most units can't be speed fixed, it's just speed plus 5. They need more than that. Like, even this build has like 3 sources of speed fixing. It has Lynn's passive, Lynn's speed plus 5, and then speed plus 5. If it was so easy, I wouldn't have to do all this crap to do it. Alright, let's do... What do we need? What kind of passives do we need? Gold Mary Roy. Oh, I don't have Gold Mary yet. Oh, let me get my phone out of here. I don't like these notifications. Yeah, let's get rid of that phone. We don't need that phone right now. We are running Panette. She doesn't have passives. Oh, she needs Wrath. I don't have the SP for that. This is gonna cost me all my... Or the fragments, sorry. I don't have the fragments to get her Wrath. Is that even gonna be good, though? It's such a waste of fragments just to make this Panette thing. Maybe I should just give her Ike to build up Bond. I don't know. The team is like kind of spread thin, to be honest. We have too many units. Iced is a green text bubble kind of guy. What does green text bubble mean? Android? Dude, I've had iPhones. I actually had to use them for my like work from home tech job or whatever, and I do not like them. It's too much crap. You have to like sign in constantly and log in and stuff, and I don't know, it just seems bad. I don't get it. It's also, they're also like expensive for no reason. Because it's like a brand. Alright, Marin, what the hell do you need? What does Marin need? There is a Marin build. Griffin Knight, Marin. Axe power? Wait, can I get it? Oh no, I need staffs. Griffin Knight Marin, she needs staffs, that's the problem. Alright, let's just go do some main chapters. Let's just get through some of these. If we want to run Wrath on Panette on this stupid Swordmaster build, it's not going to be good. That's Swordmaster, Sigurd, Wrath, hold on. That's such a waste of like resources to add this to my team. Alright, let's just continue on. I got a tier 2 well also, so I don't know. Probably because I have too many units. I can see why people are like, oh, it's too expensive to run all these units. You shouldn't run all these units. You should have like 7 to 8 good units and then crappy units that just kind of do basic things. You should not try to create like 10 to 12 good builds because you're just going to run out of resources. Finally. But yeah, so my first thing, some dude's gaslighting me on Reddit immediately. Which is honestly probably how most of the people on there function, to be honest. These Redditors. The ones that argue. There are people that are just there to like chill out, but there's people that are just there to argue with you all day. Those are the ones that'll gaslight you. That is their job. Their job is to gaslight. And to win internet arguments. And by win internet arguments, winning internet arguments is like, first of all, you never win. You just have the last word. Reddit gaslighting. Gaslighting is like saying water is wet. Yeah, like somehow he edited his comment to say speed taker instead of Lynn, because he literally said just give Ivy Lynn and it fixes her speed issues. And then he changed it to some bullshit. So then my response seems wrong, but it's like, what am I, like, because then it like puts into question like, oh, his reading comprehension. It's like, no, you fucking changed your comment somehow without it showing it being edited. I don't know how you did it, but you 1000% did that shit. Oh my god. I told him he can get the last word because he also keeps moving the goalposts, which is a common tactic of people who don't have any argument. What they'll do is you'll be discussing a topic and they'll keep introducing new ideas to the topic and changing what the topic is about, and then it doesn't matter what arguments you make, because as soon as you get any progress, make any progress with your argument, they change what they're talking about, so then you're no longer discussing the same thing even. And that's so common on even in like my own comment section. That's pretty common sometimes when like discussing things. Not often, but I've run into it enough where it happens, where you'll be discussing like what it takes to get like even the Tamara thing. I'm kind of memeing by doing all these Tamara thumbnails and shit right now, but people will act like you have to give her so much to get her online, when in the Divorced and Homeless run she's been doing really well with like virtually nothing, and so have other units. But it's just so funny how disingenuous people can get with these units. And like you'll be like, oh, okay, just give them a forge and an emblem. Oh, but this forge goes to this character and this emblem goes to this character, and it's like, okay, well, if you don't use the resources in the game, then yeah, you're not gonna get a good result. It's like, how do you not understand that? You know what I mean? People will give Kagetsu all this stuff. They'll give Ivy all this stuff. Ivy, honestly, people should be scrutinizing Ivy more because she is not as good as she seems. To be honest, she's like A tier. I'm moving her down.
Shall I go?
She has so many problems. Most units just need damage fixing or slight speed fixing. Ivy needs speed fixing. She also needs some damage fixing. She usually can't one-round endgame enemies without some kind of damage fix, and people write that off. Bolg is very expensive to forge. That's an issue. 11 sword mage knights are just better for killing. She has flying, but who cares? There's 11 sword griffins too. Like, you can get things to do the same thing she does better, with more consistency, more accuracy, and more speed, but somehow she's an S despite all of her problems. I don't know. I think she's A tier, to be honest. The one run has kind of shown, like, it emphasizes people's strengths and weaknesses, and she has way too many weaknesses to be an S. Like, needing Lin Ring... Oh, dang it, I missed here. Needing Lin Ring to function, or heavy speed fixing, is not good, and other units can do that for free. Like Pandreo NOS, that makes sense. Kagetsu NOS, that makes sense. Honestly, Horde NOS, I've changed my mind. I think she does belong in S, because her combat can be better than Ivy's with damage fixing. Griffin Veil 11 out of the box is better than full of Ivy build. Yeah, it is actually. It's so much faster, too. Now, you get Veil super late, but yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm willing to move these units around based around like their relative performance to each other. That's the whole point of a tier list, right? Like how good they can hit like benchmarks. I guess it's just Hort with nothing with Hellfire doing decent damage. Not even a passive, she doubles like some enemies already. 22 speed. Oh, I think Ivy died in this run, didn't she? Oh, she's also low luck too, so like she has bulk, but then it can randomly fail you and you can get crit. And she doesn't have enough bulk where it's like, oh my god, this bulk. It's like she has decent bulk. She has like acceptable levels of bulk. And she's also a flyer too, so it's like, how much bulk do you really have? As soon as there's an archer present, you're getting one shot. I don't know, man. It's funny how people will overlook downsides of one unit. Same thing with Gold Mary. I have seen so many people like put Gold Mary in like A tier. I don't know that anyone puts her in S. I'm actually curious about that. Maybe I should start doing reaction content to other people's tier list. Not to be like a dick or anything, but just I'll just respond to it and just put like throw in my 2 cents. But I wonder if anyone puts her in S, because she's literally Tamara on hero, except she has worse speed and slightly like 1 or 2 more defense, 1 more res, and like 2 or 3 more health, and I think like 2 more strength. Ivy performance meh, but still best girl. And Tamara has the sandstorms, and so many people write off sandstorms as inconsistent, but it's really not that inconsistent. Like, the people that say it's inconsistent don't run it. They've tried it for like 1 map and they're like, oh, 20% chance in the early levels, it sucks, it's inconsistent. It's like, okay, do you have builds that have 30 crit on them? Then you just randomly go for crits, because, you know, it's just free actions when it pops off. Oh man. The speed fixing arguments are silly though. A lot of that stuff was getting really abstract and weird. 25 speed. Can't speed. Well, he's not level. He's not high enough. I want to double those thieves. See if she can do this. I want to double these thieves so I go for crits, but... Oh, where's my Corrin? Oh, Anna's Corrin, that's right. Yeah, I have to get used to playing this team comp. It's supposed to be like this big wall of stupid stuff. I'm gonna get broken. No, I don't want to get broken. Here, let's do this. Let's get in there. Well, where are these gonna end up? Here. Alright, let's do this. We'll Great Aether. We'll Great Aether with Urban. Very cool. We'll move down here. Okay. We got... Good. Alright, not bad. Some chip damage. Yeah, we'll get... We need Gold Mary, so we want to start leveling her. I'm gonna try to make a tank build for her. She might be a good Roy user. Oh, he moved me back. Oh. Great weapons against Ike are so obnoxious. I should have put someone behind, because then I would have damaged all these. Oh well. That sucks, dude. That sucks so bad. Here, attack this. Wait, what are... Oh, the thunders. So let's say, what is that? Hitting you right there?
Quickly now.
I've noticed people usually just want to be right. They don't care about what's true. I try not to care about being right. I usually just focus on what is true and observable. So like if I can prove something, that's what I'm interested in.
I fight for my
Alright, you got a crit. Or a dual cis proc, either or. One of those 2 things. Alright, that's not a bad level up. Strength, build, speed. Kagetsu. Here we go.
Need help?
The funny thing about Reddit is I disabled notifications to my posts, but it still gives me them. It's like the platform knows that you would never spend a second on there unless bad faith people, probably even bots, would argue with you. It's called the need to be right. And hi, how's it going, Consort? Yeah, some people definitely need to be right. It doesn't matter what the thing is, they will always... They will always argue in favor of them being correct. Or not even them being correct, them being right. Because them being correct is different from right in my mind. Correct is like you're accurate. Right is like emotional. Where it's like maybe it's a nuanced issue and you're just like making arguments and it's not clear. There's no like there's no objectivity to like what's true. So it could go either way type of thing. Like the speed fixing versus damage fixing, I just outlined the mechanics in the game that can improve damage and the mechanics in the game that can improve speed. But then when people invoke speed fixing, they'll be like, oh, well, with speed fixing, once you double, you one round. And it's like, okay, but how do you one round? You still need damage. Like, you need both. The point is there's more mechanics that allow you to fix damage than there are speed, like objectively. And that's not for debate. There's simply more ways to fix damage than speed. Mechanically. That was literally the whole point of the video, but then people get it all twisted. They're like, well, actually, if you do this, if you just give Ivy Lynn, and then somehow Ninja edit the comment to gaslight someone, then you don't need to fix either. That's the key. If you can just simply gaslight someone into thinking you commented something else and then argue on behalf of that and then be intellectually dishonest, that's how you can get people. Oh, here we go, there's a crit. Alright, then we can can't dance the dancer. He doesn't have cancer. And we can do this though. We'll dance these two. Give them defense +5, very important. Hugely important.
No problem.
Is there a simple way to fix it? There is a simple way to fix any physical unit. She's called Erica. Yeah, Erica and Roy can completely damage fix units. There's actually 3, well, maybe 4 damage fixing emblems. Celica, Marth, Roy, Erica. These can all get units that are fast into one rounding. And there's only one Lyn that seriously speed fixes. Celica gives you tome damage +8. She's magic +5 and then tome damage +3. Dang, these guys are really tough to kill. She doesn't have anything yet, like damage-wise. She's also on a bond ring, but what are you gonna do? Spear? Yeah, you can go for a spear.
That's how a princess does it.
Is Pandreo in trouble? Kind of. Unless we get... Oh, I kind of moved Gold Mary up here the whole time. No, we can dance, as long as we hit this. Alright, cool. We do need to feed Gold Mary, though.
Pray for me.
Got this.
Me first.
Alright, easy kill there. Another thing I run into is like unit evaluation, where people will assume different conditions. So like if you assume faster player LTC, that changes your evaluation, which is fine. Like we can evaluate in different rule sets. But some people will act like their niche rule set is like the way the game should be played. I think that's an issue. And even for like average play, which I would say most people play on Maddening, like maybe, and this is self-reported, 7 to 20 turns a map. I used to bag on Celica, which is actually pretty cracked. She also has corrupted effectiveness, and you can damage boost it for free with the stupid orbs they give you. And that thing hits like, I think 9 base might, and then it's effective too. So it's actually 27 might. And I don't know about you, but that's a lot of might. That's probably more might than you could ever imagine. 27 might. 11 sword is what, 13, and then +5 is 18, and then Bolg is 16 and is 21 cap. So 27 is absolutely insane. And yeah, you also get the +3 damage and then the +5 magic. So she completely takes any magical unit that's fast in endgame and allows them to one round straight up. And there's nothing the enemies can do about it except for cry. That's all they get to do. They get to look at the might and then cry. Dang, these dudes are survivors. Keeps freezing too. It's like counter freezing. Rah. What do I want to do here? We're kind of split up for no reason. Do I know staff bots? Oh, thank you, Ian K, for becoming a coffee man. I appreciate that. Also, I like the wolf icon. Wolves are cool, as they say. As they say. Dude, I remember being in like 2nd grade and shit, and I always wanted like wolf images in my room. I was like, but mom, I want a wolf poster. For like, I don't know why. It's because wolves are cool. That's literally the reason. There is no other reason but that. I just remember that was such a huge... And then dolphins. Everyone had dolphins in like the early 2000s, late 90s. Everyone, it was all about dolphins for some reason. Everyone was like, oh, dolphins are sick, dude. Like everyone had like dolphin shit. For some... I don't know why either. That was such a... I don't even understand it. I joined so that... Get that counter to 50. Oh, hell yeah. I appreciate that. Alright, we're now at 50. We're at 50, hooray! Here, I'll leave it on 50 for a day. And then if it exceeds that, that's great. The next goal is, I think, 75, and then 100. The 100 is the year goal. If I can hit 100 channel members by the end of this year, that's the goal. So we're halfway there. Also, Seraphim has 6 might, so it's not really that much better than a Bolg. I think you can forge it and it becomes really cracked. I think the damage plus on it gives it like +3 or 4 might. It's something ridiculous. And it ends up, and then because it's effective, it's the weapon's might, base might times 3. So then all endgame corrupted take like really high damage. And you can use the free orbs too, which I think are part of the game now. Like they're not even part of like DLC. I think it's just like a free orb update. I could be wrong, but
let's pray.
Let's pray. Wait, who did they freeze? They froze Hort? How dare you freeze Hort? Probably by March. I don't know about the reinforce. Oh wait, are you this? Do you do no Somnial only? Well, actually, a no Somnial would still be good too, because 6 might is 18.
That's how a knight does it.
For effectiveness, that is still stronger than Bolg if you're not allowing forges. If you have no forges, that's still 6, or yeah, it's 18, right? 6 times 3. So it's still way more damage than Bolg, and it's lightweight. It's lightweight too, so any fast unit can leverage it. Whereas Bolg is heavy, so only Pandreo and Ivy can get away with using it build-wise, but other units just simply stack speed to ignore the weight requirement. Oh, thank you, Zero Phonics. That's a great name too, Zero Phonics. Here, we're exceeding the goal today. That's actually awesome. I appreciate that. Here, let me give you both a thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Woohoo!
Wait.
Incoming.
Thanks. Incoming. Thanks. Yeah, it's good to know Somnial because it has way less weight. No, honestly, no Somnial is really fun. It kind of makes the units very unique in a way because you can't just like fix any issues they have, and it like emphasizes what they're naturally good at. Looks like the level 1 reinforce is +4 might. Damn, yeah, I remember doing that. I was like, +4 on an effective weapon. So it's 30 damage a hit? Oh my god, or 30 damage base might. How would you change engage weapons? The way they're upgraded, their stats. Certain ones are amazing. Oh my god, that's like, honestly, I think this is a good video series. Like what I would change about emblems, going by like 2 to 3 emblems at a time. And then like go over the engage weapons and stuff like that. Probably 100 members by March. Oh dang, you have a lot of faith in me. I appreciate the faith. I'll try to do that. I don't know if I can, but I'll definitely try. That'd be ideal. Because here's the thing: if I hit 100 members, I can just this allows me to focus more on like 40 hours on YouTube, 20 hours on game development, and then any extra time I'll throw into either or. But yeah, that's like the goal, right? So that way I can start like focusing on the game development a little bit more while maintaining the stream and still doing YouTube content. Covering games has been what's been tricky right now. So like I want to get more hours on Pal World, but unless I just start streaming Pal World more and interrupting like Fire Emblem content and strategy game content, it's like a trade-off, and I don't know that people want me to do that because most of the people here are for Fire Emblem and strategy games. So I would understand if you don't want to watch Pal World. Let's get you over there. No Somniel with emblems has taught me a lot about engaged weapons. Yeah, a lot of them are quite good. Some of them are whatever, but some of them are absolutely cracked. Like I think even Korin's Yato is decent in the right hands. Like if you threw that on Kagetsu or something. No Somniel with emblem sounds fun. That could be a good chat sabotage too. A lot of people want me to do reverse recruitment though, so I guess I'll do that as the next one. So we can do reverse recruitment. What are these guys gonna do? Attack Anna? Fine. That Power World should be a side thing. Yeah, I agree. Unicorn Overlord should be a primary thing, like when that ships. That's very logical though, because most people that play Fire Emblem would be interested in Unicorn Overlord because it's a strategy game made by a reputable company. Engage drafts have been fun, so many people rip on unit C rate. Drafts seem like fun. I get Tamara almost last pick every draft. If Tamara can do well in Ringless No Somniel, I don't accept that she's a bad unit. Because in order to function in that situation, you have to bring something of value to the table. And she can tank better than other things. Like nothing has emblem ring, so like the only thing that could out tank her is like a general. Now if you allow second ceiling like Kagetsu to general, it would be pretty good. He wouldn't double though, he would hit speed cap. I think of like 16, 17. But he would be good physical. He couldn't tank magic. I think he would get doubled by mages because his speed would be so low. He'd probably get doubled by mages. Yeah, these dudes are... These can't double because they have L Thunder, but these level 16 Mage Knights have 15 speed on L Thunder. So if they were on like L Fire, they would definitely be doubling Kagetsu General. So a single mage could like kill him or almost kill him. So there's like pros and cons to being a fast tank. Because you don't get as much magnitude, like a defense, like high defense stat. But you do get flexibility, which matters. What else? You do this? No, don't do that. Alright, who do we want to kill? This is actually not a bad position here. I've never considered pushing down here before. But this is good because then all these like trickle in, and then the water comes up and these isolate themselves. But what we really want... Probably all for one with a effectiveness. Yeah, let's get people in here. Let's get Gold Mary. Oh wait, she doesn't have Brave Assist yet. She can attack. Yeah, attack this. You're gonna get hit either way. You might as well put a huge damage on him. Lapis is my go-to fix them up unit. But I also mega incest Etsy. Oh, and mega incest Etsy. I knew you meant something else, but that's so funny. That's so funny. Alright. I say things wrong slightly all the time, so don't feel bad about that. That's just a typo. Or maybe it's an autocorrect, but still, that's very funny. That's very funny. Mega incest, that's it. She doesn't even have any family in the game, too, which also makes it funny. That's quite the type T. And then you make a typo. Everyone's making typos now. That's great, dude. It's just Etsy. I think that's become a meme of the channel now. Unfortunately. Similar things have too. What's one of the things that I messed up saying that became a meme? Oh, there's something, I can't remember what it is. It was so long ago. It was something funny that was weird that I said on accident. Or maybe I said it on purpose and then it just like caught on. But it hasn't been said in a while. Speaking of Etier, I need her to carry my draft run early game. Pray for me. Well, Etier doesn't need this channel to be a me. Poor Etier, she just wants to be a unit, you know? Here, Fogado, you got this. Wait, how did I break that?
Glad we met.
Wait, what happened there? That punch it? Wait. Oh, smash weapon. Oh wait, I smashed him into the water. That doesn't even make any sense. I was like, how is he broken? He got smashed into open water? Oh my god, dude, this Chloe is so good. This Chloe.
I have it.
This is a really good build, actually. It might even be better than Tamara overall. Now, obviously, she has Lance Power 3 and Lin. So that's gonna pump up her results of quite a bit, but she did get it early though. She got it early, but we're about to get it back in the next chapter, so it's really not that big of a deal, but still. It's quite good. Alright, you have Levin Sword. You talked about when you said pure upside. That was one of the things. There was something else. There was something else.
I'll help.
What's the thing? I said something wrong, but I think I did it on purpose, and people started saying it all the time. I can't remember what it was. A low investment Chloe build, yeah. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. If you're tier 4 Welling, you might as well get Lance Power. And this is kind of breaking the game. She could probably solo like half of the map right now. Like unironically. Like, look at this speed. She's almost to the 20 speed cap, so she'll get there soon. But yeah, low invest Chloe. Standard build. Alright, you're gonna poke this. With that. A lot of people rag on Rosado, but honestly, he's not bad. He missed an 80, but that's, I don't know, people can miss 80s. I could have switched him to sword here, let's give him a chance. He's actually not a bad unit. He's one of those units that I think is just convenient to hate. Oh, he doesn't have a sword, he's Lance. He's Lance Axe. Oh, he should be on sword Axe. Is that even possible? Yeah, I think that's possible. I think you can sword Axe Wyvern. Here, you do this. 63 avoid general should be illegal. It gets worse too. It keeps, you can stack it and then give her avoid engraving, and then she's like mitigation tanking, speed tanking, and avoid tanking. Speed tanking is in you don't get doubled. That's all I mean by that. Alright, check this out. The Kagetsuian army. The sword bros. Rosado is trash. Stop trying to cope.
Victory is mine.
I don't know. I feel like no one's really used Rosado enough. Let me evaluate this. We have to pull up the data sheets. The data sheets. What are the data sheets? The data sheets are the sheets of data.
Woohoo!
All right. No, let's check it out. Let's check out Vale's stat check. At Vale, what's his internal level? 17. Now, for internal level, do you add that onto their other level? So is he actually level 19? That's one thing that confuses me. Or is he total level 17? Alright, so assuming he's total level 17. At Vale, Rosado, Wyvern, 10, or sorry, we'll just say 3/17. I think I just put 20. 20? Let's see if that works. Alright, so he's 27 strength and 29 speed at level 30. Total 17? Okay. So if he levels up 13 times, he's 27 strength and 29 speed on Wyvern at level 30. That's quite good. 27 dex as well. 9 build. That's actually pretty decent. That's actually pretty good. And then if we check him out at 30, he's 34 strength and 34 speed. Dude, he's actually good. He's just not used and people just don't invest in him. I think it's psychological. By the time you get him, you don't need him. By the time you get him, there's no reason to run him. Like, look at this result even. This is not bad. He's almost one-shotting here at base. On his join map. On his join map. If we hand him a silver great axe, wait, can you use that? He can't. Or no, he can. He can use a Silver Great Axe. If he was on Silver Great Axe, he could one-shot this immediately. Huh. He's actually good. He's actually good. I've always thought this, but every time I get to him, it's always like him and Goldberry, I feel like they're hard to use because by the time you get to them, you already have all these really good units that are already invested in. So you're just like, whatever, I don't need that. And you don't. Are you gonna kill Anna? Oh, you can't even hit Anna. Aha! Oh yeah, he does have Erica, that's true. So but the damage is not really that big.
I won, my princess.
He's on base level Lunar Brace. He's on base Lunar Brace, hitting against low defense enemies. So 20%, he's getting like +2, +3 damage at best on his join map. Yeah, because he's on base, so it's just 20%. And he's not engaged either. Goldberry makes better filler. Yeah, I think it's just that because by the time you get to them, you're already... Same thing with like Linden. Like Linden can be a great unit, same thing with Saphir. But by the time you get to them, you're probably going to be running other things. And you're like, you have Hort, you have Ivy, Kagetsu, Pandreo, you could have an early Anna, you could have an early Chloe, you could have like a Fram build, you can have a good Alir build, and then Marin too, you could have, you know, I don't know if I said Tamara. You have Tamara going, who else? Fogado's pretty decent filler. Fogado on his class is really great filler. This Fogado is like a meme build, but he's actually quite good filler on his base class. They're Iron Man units. Yeah. They're a good go-to small investment. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. So that if you lose, they're like replacements. No, the recover stuff. Crit Getsu. He 10%'d. He also gives himself hit 20 on males, which is nice. I wish they just had hit +10 and avoid +10, but that would be a duplicate of the Kagetsu Zelkov passives. The gender-specific passives, I don't know that I enjoy. No, I think maybe most enemies are male. Let's see. That's a male, that's a male, that's a male, that's a female. Female. Flyers usually females. That's my flyer. This is my flyer. I was like, flyers usually female. It's Hort. This is a female.
I'm here.
I'm here. Zato just needs sword, axe, wyvern. He's good to go. Some forges.
I'm gonna crush you. That's how a princess does it.
Goldberry needs an emblem. Yeah. She does need... Well, not necessarily. She can be a Brave Assist bot. That's a pretty good use case for her. It's very free, because like you can add it to your team later. Yunaka best bots? I don't know. Thief? Her on Thief is good. She's a decent Thief. I'd say she's like A tier on Thief, compared to like the other options in the game. What do we want? Here, we want to get you to Chaos style. Beg for forgiveness.
They all find salvation.
There we go, Chaos style. I feel like a lot of the Three Houses passes are just like more of the same. It's just like, here's a new combat art. Oh boy. More combat arts.
You got it.
You got it. This game is more like mechanics.
I can do more.
And even this passive, oh, he doesn't have it yet. The surprise attack or whatever. Or air raid, sorry. Air raid is a good passive. Look at all these air raid tiles. There's a lot, and then like clear the way. Dude, there's so many interesting mechanics in this game. This is why I keep playing it. Let's see. In the case of talking about replacement of Iron Man, she needs speed fixing emblem. Yeah, she does. I usually speed wing her twice. The funny thing is when I made guides on her being a hero tank, and I said you had to speed wing her twice, no one said anything. They're like, oh, okay. No one was like, speed wing her twice, what the hell? No, it's so trippy experiencing people's bias on units firsthand like this, where it's like, I could make a video showcasing like some Goldberry build that I mentioned, just casually drop in that she needs 2 speed wings and no one will say anything. But then the same thing for a similar stat unit, Tamara, gets all this like pushback because people's perception is that the unit's bad. And when there's evidence of the contrary, they get upset about it and try to like argue with you. Like, no, something fishy's going on. I can't be wrong about this. I usually don't use boosters because of this. In Iron Man's, I would hate to use boosters in Iron Man and then your unit dies. That's so unsatisfying. Someone dies. Yeah, that's smart actually, because you don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, you could with like perfect tactics, but if you're doing it blind or something or whatever. Do I not have? I don't have restores. All right, that's awkward. Take a physic. Why not? Who can you staff? You can warp. Take a physic. All right, you poisoned boy. Poisoned boy. Need to do something. We need to start healing. We might have one healer. I let Ivy die, but it's whatever. Oh, most of these are force deploys also, so... Or dying. She would have been benched anyways for Hort. Hort's the better staffer. Tamara's pretty good in Iron Man because of her passive reducing crit. Just returned from HSR livestream. What is HSR livestream? I have no idea what that is. Just saw it. Looking good. Wait, what is HSR livestream? What the hell is that? Oh, Honkai Rail stream? Honkai Star Rail live stream? What is that? Is that just like a dev stream? Where they talk about what's going on with the game or something? Hey, Genshin. Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Veil is also quite fun in reverse recruitment. Yeah, because like Alear, I mean, Alear is decent. Honestly, like Alear can run a lot of different things. But Veil is like a magical thing, so that would be fun. And also she has the dagger, so that could be fun to play with on like Wolf Knight or something. Maybe give her some spirit dusts. Oh no. Oh no, the flyers. I have not been using Anna like I'm supposed to. Supposed to. Here we go, Radiant Bow. Oh, the dodge. It hexes them. Whatever. Alright, let's do round 2. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this instead. Let's make this 100%. Here, you're gonna smack this. What do you got? Here, 100 hit? Here, you can have the miss. Honkai's turn-based strategy-esque gotcha game. Wait, it's turn-based? I didn't know that. Check out on Veilbot. Default, or Goldmary Warrior. Goldmary Warrior. We'll just say 3/17? Or no, 13. Alright. So level 30 warrior, she's 27 strength, 23 speed, 27 defense. She's still slow. 11 build. She's still slow, she's tanky, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. 27 strength on a level 30 warrior is quite low. Considering... What is Anna's strength on warrior? Anna's not even known for strength. Anna... She's 6 points of strength on Anna, but Anna is not known for her strength. The speed... So Goldmary's base speed, she's competitive. She's like 23 versus Anna's 24 speed. But long term, I already know Anna's going to win out because she's 50% growth. So she's just going to get to like 30 speed faster. I love me a good gotcha game. We stole the dodge, I think. Or maybe not, maybe they hit. Somehow they didn't miss, but we did. Alright, let's do this business. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, Alear. This is actually quite good. The bases are nice. They are.
Me too.
Oh, like join chapter?
I won't forget you.
E Gold Mary. 21 strength, 18 speed, 19 defense. Growth's 40% speed, 50 strength, 90 HP, 65 defense, 30 res. Caps, res cap of 17. She has decent stats on Warrior. Oh, thank you for that super chat, God Sword. How I change armored personals. Louis, if he wants Dex plus luck plus 10 with super high gross in these. Jade wants plus 5 res weight. Have res magical. If he waits. Are you saying with if he waits he gets Dex plus luck plus 10 on Louis? Those are some pretty fat stats. That's a lot. I don't know. That's a lot to give him. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Ooh, look at this Rider's Bane. Almost 1 rounds. Not bad. Now, if I go to Javelin, she can fight all of this. I think she can just fight all of this by herself. I see what you're saying, though. So, like, to create these, like, weight archetypes. So, boost Jade to plus 5 res on weight. Have a res of magical unit with good magic growth. To give her more of a niche. I see what you're saying. And then Louis get Dex and luck plus 10. Maybe plus 5. Plus 10 is steep. Because Dex plus 10 is 20 hit. So, and I think it's 10 crit too. Or no, it's half. It's 5 crit. So plus 5. Yeah, I would think Dex and luck plus 5 is okay. Or maybe even just like damage minus 3. I would give him some different things, but that's. I mean, I guess luck isn't the most overpowered stat to give him. But giving them a niche would help. Boone plus 7 strength if weights. That would be interesting. Yeah, like I like the idea of it because then it solidifies them as like tanks, you know, that like wait that enemy phase. Because they typically would have to sacrifice attacking to do this. I guess you could make it kind of like powerful because instead of attacking and then tanking, they have to wait to get a boon, like some kind of boon. All right, you last in? There you go. First one's free.
I see you handled it.
Res plus 5 on Jade seems fine. Strength plus 7 on Boone seems fine. He needs a buff. Louis. Does Louis have bad luck? I don't know if he does or not. Dex and luck plus 10 would probably be okay. It sounds overpowered, but like in reality, like with engravings, it would be fine. Because engravings can give you like plus 30, plus 40 hits. The Erica engravings plus 40 hit. Most give like plus 20 to 30. Alright, let's do this.
Quickly now.
You have my respect.
You have my respect. I was watching some supports today. I was watching the Jade S support to see like what she says in the Tamara S support. The Tamara S support is so bad, dude. She's basically like, yeah, I need my freedom. And O'Leary's like, oh, yeah, totally. It's like, yeah, I know what that means and it's not good. And you do not want that. She's the worst S rank for that reason. All right, let's get you on an anti-toxin diet. Oh, that guy didn't even attack her. Maybe he couldn't. I don't know why he didn't do anything. Oh, can they not even damage her? Can only the one guy damage? Okay, here we go. 2 damage. All right, there's a kill. And the archer should attack. Should have enough might. Her defense isn't that high yet. Alright, she takes 15. Who cares? 15 is nothing. Oh, dang, he has Radiant Bow. Alright, she still tanked it, though. Doing Chapter 5 with just Alir, Vander, and Alfred is wild this morning. Are you doing a draft run? Is that why? That's the only thing I can think. I'll check this out. I don't even need to engage here. We can just attack with Rider's Bane. And kill. It breaks.
I'll help.
And the other guy didn't even attack. Oh. Speed take, what do you got? 33 damage? Oh, he could damage. Oh, he actually can kill. He can actually kill her. Alright, let's physic her. There you go, you survive. Maybe I should do like members draft or something. That could be fun. Because I've never done a draft before. And I could stream it. And then I could post updates of other people's drafts. I drafted really poorly in retrospect. Okay, this is a lot of enemies here. We do have a bonded. I have an idea. Well, oh, Hannah needs to get her meter. I'll check this out. Wait, this. Oh, wait, do you only have... She doesn't have a melee weapon. She should have an axe so that she can build meter. I don't know why I didn't give her one. Because then she could get corn and just freeze all these. Let's start here, I guess. Silver blade, silver boy. If you do that, you'll get trolled with Ivy Etier Vander draft. Why? What does that mean? Ivy Etier Vander. Alright, hit this guy. Take an axe. Or actually, hold on. Maybe I should Vayne here. Dragon. This was the point of the build. Was this. Time to put it to the test. Oh, I can't make it? Oh, it like debuffs? Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me get my dudes in place first. It's speed and movement debuffs. That's not what we want. Until we get into position.
Bye-bye now.
Oh, they're bad units. Who else? You're a tank. Here, you can go here. Wait. Okay, and then you go there. I don't trust her to tank yet. Oh, I just realized something. How many range do you have? No one, huh? Alright. Time for Pandreo to go on a killing spree. A Pandreo spree, if you will. Typical and draft, Allure, Vander, Vale, Sadal are free for all to use. Okay. Do I die to 2 thieves? 15 defense, 30 damage, that's 60 damage. She survives. Alright, Kagetsu. You can stay here. Give her some support. Then Anna goes here. She can be on Silver Bow, Dragon Vein. Here, switch to this. Alright, this was the idea of this Dragon Vein. Let's see if it holds up. Now, the builds aren't finished yet, and people will have, like, incomplete passives and stuff, but we'll see what happens. The idea was a bunch of tanks, and you just keep stacking defense, and you just be really annoying and tanky. That was the idea. They can enter it, but if you body block them, they can't. Are emblems also draftable? That's an interesting idea. Unit and emblem drafts is very interesting. That would be an interesting series. And I might limit who's free too. I might get rid of there might be a limit where like Vander can't be free. He's free until chapter 4. But I don't know why anyone would want him. I mean, you could still grab him as a pick and then maybe turn him into a hero or something. We drafted emblems, nice. I've done 1 emblem draft. I would do that by default, I think that'd be fun. I would do emblem and unit drafts. And maybe even like offensive bans. Like you could ban someone else from using like weapon sword. Like you could apply like one, maybe like 3 weapon bans to each other opponent. Or everyone gets to you like, let's say there's like 4 people in the draft. You get to give each other opponent 1 weapon ban, and the same for you. Number 1 pick, I took Lynn. Interesting.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry. Well, eat a salad. Eat a sandwich. Eat something. You're referring to a Soyo number? What is a Soyo number? Alright, the tanking worked. Take tanky units. And also Pandreo is a lightning rod too, but... Oh, Soyo is screw over your opponent. Oh, okay. Built-in draft run sabotage, huh? Alright, get this kill, my dude. You'll hit this. You literally cannot miss. It is physically impassable.
Oh, impressive.
Impress! No Parthia? Oh, come on, Marin. Get your head in the game. She's Bond 4. I think I should have done the talking thing. It's literally my fault. I don't know. I guess Anna will shoot it down. What do you got? Silver bow.
Cutting it.
Yeah, I would do emblems, units, and then modifiers to place on people. Now, some of this would have to be like the honor system though, too, right? Because like, unless they're also streaming it, people could just like say they did stuff and then actually not do it.
Right.
This time, victory was mine.
This time, I am a cool guy.
I'm exhausted.
All right, she's exhausted. You got this.
Hurry.
My turn.
I could use a hot spring.
She did it. Yeah, maybe we should start doing drafts. That'd probably be fun. And I could stream it. Streaming good. Most drafts in Fire Emblem are 2 people posting detailed mock-ups and screenshots. 1 ghost. And someone who 3 weeks later is like what I did, by the way. This guy's gotta go. This fast boy. He's sitting there. He's sitting on the water. He's flexing on us right now with his ability to fly. We do not have such abilities. Alright, let's get... I guess you could last hit, right? Yeah. Iced coffee, damn delay.
That's how a
Oh, wait, what
princess
delay?
does it.
Oh, you were on a delay? Or am I on a delay? I shouldn't be on a delay. I'll send Ninkagetsu. He's gonna fight the other sword guy.
Me too.
Hell yeah, dude, he dodged. We're not using Risotto, so I don't need to level him. We do need to start healing though. I do need to get the reverse recruitment thing set up. Let's actually put it to a vote. I think anyone can vote, right? Like viewers. Alright, reverse recruitment. Member, draft, Soyo, emblem draft. The reverse recruitment can be a sabotage. Let's see, and then Popper, 1 passive / base class sabotage. Let's do 4 options. What's the 4th option? Reverse recruitment, member draft, Popper. It could be a different game too. What could it be? What other game? Alright, Thracia? I don't know, I haven't played Thracia. Everything becomes a sabotage. Well, pretty much all of them are. Alright, the Popper... Alright, so let me explain all the options. Reverse recruitment is just reverse recruitment sabotage. The Popper one is base classes, 1 passive sabotage. So the idea is they're starved of resources. They can't do basic things. The Thracia would just be me playing Thracia if there's a highest difficulty setting, or if it just has 1 setting, sabotage, and then what's the last one? Let's see, Popper. All right, then the member draft. So anyone who's well, there'll be I guess it'll be like a few people because it can't be everyone. Because then there'll be like 5. Everyone gets like 2 units, so it'd have to be like 3 to 4 people who want to participate, and they would have to post screenshots of their progress, and I'll make a channel for it, and people can track it. So there's that. 9 votes. Now, is anyone able to vote on that, or is that members only right now for the votes? Because I don't know how voting works with members only chat. I don't know if other people are allowed to vote or if it's just members only. I guess we'll find out. Dang, no, alright, no one wants to see 776 or Popper. That's fine. Reverse recruitment looks like it's winning.
Understood.
Popper could be something something I do later. I need to get the reverse recruitment set up though. Was this stream members only? This stream is public, but only members can talk. That's what I've noticed a lot of bigger streamers do, but it's only for the morning stream. Originally it was only members, but I made it public, but then members chat. So that way people can still watch it. The main stream is completely, like, it's subscriber. Anyone who's subscribed can talk, and it's public, so there's 2 streams. Alright, let's just pass. They're approaching us. It's a lot of water. This water's wet. It's a lot of water going on right now. Are you modding your Switch or parsing your gameplay through Wuzu? I will not be answering that question. We will be somehow doing it mysteriously. We will be mysteriously doing it somehow. That's all I'll say. We will not be clarifying how. Definitely not the Switch method, though. I guess I kind of said how to do it, but alright. You get Veil early and Vander late.
Alrighty.
7 build. One of those is technically perfectly fine. Yeah. Yeah, we have to for legal porpoises, we'll say. Legal purposes, legal porpoises. Porpoises are dolphins, by the way. I'm sorry, dolphins are porpoises. Not all porpoises are dolphins. There is a distinction. It is a very good distinction to know. Draft be like Tamara first pick. For me, would I first pick Tamara? I don't think so. She's not a bad unit to have. But you could probably, I don't know, Chloe General and Tamara, pretty similar. This has way more strength though. But it's also lance power. This is -2 damage, so she'd be 26, lance power should be 31 versus 37. Yeah, there is higher strength. She's killing, yeah, Chloe General is kind of cracked. I don't know what my first pick would be. I guess it depends. I would not be first pick either. I would go last for the units. Because otherwise it gives me too much. I'll go last for the unit and the emblem picks. So that way I get like, everyone takes like the best stuff immediately and I'm left. So like there'll at least be 3 other people. So I'll get like 4th best option, 4th best emblem. I'd probably pick Chloe or meme pick. My favorite Lapis. I would take between Chloe, Pandreo, Kagetsu, Ivy. Interesting. I wouldn't even be considering Ivy as one of my top 4, to be honest. I would rather have something else. I would rather have something else, dude. Well, you get 4th and 5th. Oh, so if you pick last, you get 2 options to make up for the fact that you get the worst things. Typically, I don't really know how people do this usually. Oh man, I do not like these thieves. I don't like how they poison, so I'm gonna punch them. For 1. First pick, you get 1st best and 8th best, for example. Okay. Maybe Orange should be in on this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh dang, so if you go 4th, you get screwed. So 4th gets 2. Well, I guess you get 5 and 6, or 4 and 5. And you can kind of like choose. That's not bad. ICG will take Hort first. Hort's availability is okay. Alright, we broke this guy, right? Time to break another. I don't like poison this much. This is a new level of, oh, he missed. Damn it, I've been poisoned. I dislike poison so much, I'm trying to break these. Instead of dealing with them. Silver Blade. Yeah, I don't know who my first pick would be. Well, if I'm going 4th, I can't know who it is. Because I have to kind of play the odds. If you draft both characters and emblems, it's interesting. I think we should draft weapons too. So it would be this. Character, emblem, weapon, draft. And you have to draft, you can only use drafted weapons. And once it's taken, it's taken. And this includes hero weapons. It does not include emblem weapons, obviously. That's what I would do. This changes things up in a huge way, because then it's like, oh, you have Ivy? Alright, I'm taking Bolg. I'm taking Bolg. And then Ivy gets no Bolg. She has to run Hellfire, or Excalibur, or Thoron, or whatever. I think that would be interesting. Oh, what about engravings too? We should do all of it. We should literally do all of it. All of the things that are options. Maybe even passives. That might be too strict. I think we should do engravings and weapons. Good morning, Blue Peanuts. Yeah, we should do weapons. You monster. Well, this makes it super interesting, because then if you take like Pandreo and someone takes Levin Sword and someone takes Bolg, he can still Hellfire, but those are like that's like his bread and butter. So you'd have to like carefully consider your choices. Engravings are connected. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's interesting then. Engravings paired with emblems. All right, yeah, we could keep with that. Same with skills. Really? Oh yeah, that's true, because you can't use the skills. I did take Speedful Assault. Yeah, everyone wants Lynn. You know what? I don't even want Lynn. You can have her. I don't even want Lynn. Speed is overrated. Who needs it? Who needs speed? No one needs speed. All right, let's get this hit. All right, he's been broken. I broke them just so I won't get poisoned. I think at least with skills, it's all depending on rules. I think skills would be interesting. So like whatever emblems you get, because then it forces you to theory craft new builds.
Quickly now.
I think Lyn would be an obvious choice for most things, but I think you get around it. Who needs speed? Leaf is your friend. He is here for the power of good. Wait, where did this guy get in here? How have I not noticed this guy here the whole time? All right, let me put some damage on this bad boy. Yeah, and reclassing. Yeah, you'd have to carefully consider like what proficiencies you can get. Speed is overrated. Everyone knows res is where it's at. Yeah, res is the best stat. They just don't want you to know this. Wait, why did I attack him? What did I attack him with? I like, broke that dude and then didn't do anything with it. Here, let's longbow you. If you're in the business of reverse recruitment, there's also a mod that gives you auto-fel Xenolog. I think people want to see reverse recruitment. The member draft could be fun though. I could do both at the same time though, because like this run's about to finish up. I'm already almost halfway done. I'm basically halfway done with the game. I could do both. It could be morning member draft run and then reverse recruitment sabotage after I finish up the next two current things. So that way we have some like fun things to do. Because this one I'm just gonna make these build videos, get to maybe chapter 23 and then call it a day. Because like if your builds can work on chapter 23, they're good for the rest of the endgame. And you can warp skip or whatever you need to do to finish out the maps.
Need help?
So we'll have protected weapons, maybe protected emblems. And by that I mean like some of the early game ones, like maybe like early game emblems are totally on the board so that you can at least min-max your early game units before middle game. Draft will likely take time to set up, in fairness. Yeah, and we can start setting it up now. Alright, good job. A lot of emblems are like S tier though, so honestly I would be fine with like whatever is left over. I would go last for my own sake to make it harder. So I get the 4th and 5th emblem and then the 4th and 5th units. If we're doing a 4-man draft. I'm gonna see if Orange is interested in this, because it'd be cool to have another YouTuber perspective. And then also what we could do too is any members could participate if they want. And just run the teams. There could be A team and B team for the... We will have like team captains or something that choose the builds for the members, and members could run either build. And then I can review everyone's teams. Oh, that would be fun. I could review everyone's teams at the end. Or they can have the option, so there could be like 2 member representatives in the draft, and then anyone can run any of the 4. So then we could compare. So you can run my team, Orange's team, team captain A, team captain B, or whatever. I think that would be fun. And then I'll review anyone who wants to submit their teams at the end of it. I'll review them. And I could do like a few per video. So it'll be like all the Orange teams, all the ICG teams, and so on. I think that would be cool. Big spirited draft is someone simply struggling beyond belief. You can lower restrictions. Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, if there's like a team comp that's like really struggling, they can start adding, they can add like 1 emblem, 1 unit. And then if that helps them out, they're good. Yeah, let me see if Orange wants to do this. Let me message him really quick. The idea is 4-man draft, emblems / engraves / passives are chosen, as well as units and weapons. All right, let me see what he says. He might not want to do it. I can ask Adam too. I know Adam's busy on vacation for like 2 weeks. I can ask Raisins. Raisins might be interested. We can hop on a ride for Discord. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if we had like, maybe if it was just all streamers or all like YouTubers and then you can pick a team. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, let me see. Okay, he's interested. Yes, I am. Yes, aren't you streaming right now? Yes, I am. Here, let's see if Raisins wants to. Do you want to do a 4-man YouTuber streamer draft where we all pick emblems / engrave / passives? You own all per emblem. I think this is a fun run idea. We also pick units and weapons. There will be some free weapons / early rings are fair game. Free units like Vander, etc. All right, it looks like Orange is on board. I could probably get Raisins. Who else do I know? Adam's busy for 2 weeks. Otherwise, he could do it. He would be down to do it. Yeah, he is. As of the 20th, he's back in like a week and a half. All right, he's back in like a week and a half. This could be fun, actually. Then you can pick which team, and then I'll review every member team. Because obviously, if it's 4-man, I can't have every member join. But you could also be running one of our teams, and then I'll review it, and we'll review. Come up with a gameplay, how the draft works. Over there. Hell yeah, dude. All right, we got Orange involved. Hell yeah, we got Raisins. We need a 4th. It would easily be Adam, but he's out of town, so it can't be him. Choopy's way too busy to do something like this. Who else do I know? I need to network more, dude. I need to network more. Damn, who else do I know? Who else would want to do this? It has to be someone that I actually know, though, which is tricky because I only know like a handful of other content creators. Let's move up. Iron versions of every weapon for free. Yeah, so Iron and Slim will be free. Well, I'll make like a reasonable free list so you don't get screwed. Yeah, Wadao can be free. What else? Things like Brave Bow I think can be made free because that's like such a niche weapon. If you can figure out how to leverage that, you deserve it. Yeah, I'll come up with like a comprehensive thing. Actually, let me ask. Do you know anyone who would want to be the 4th player? Adam out of town 2 weeks. Yeah, dude, Adam's such an obvious 4th player too. Oh, it sucks. He's on vacation though, so he's hanging out with his family, which is good. It's a good thing to do. I probably should do that more, but I'm trying to grow my YouTube and make an indie game, so I don't have time to do. I mean, I have enough time to see them like once a week, so it's enough. What are you gonna do? If you want to do a lot of things, you know, take the time to do them. Shoot your shot at Mecco. Worst things he can say is no. I could ask him. I doubt it. He didn't even collab with me. He didn't seem interested. I can try. Oh wait, what about LC? Do you play Engage? LC, I know from the Triangle Strategy days. Wonder if he plays Engage. I think he does. I think he has, but I don't think he like covered it. LC, he did some Triangle Strategy content. I think he has like 20k subs too. He did some Zelda videos and popped off with shorts. Where is he at? Oh, let me pull him up. Where is he? Can't find it. There he is. What is that? Yeah, he's at 27k subs. And he plays Fire Emblem. He's a cool dude. He's really chill. I did a collab with him a while ago, like in 2022, back in the Triangle Strategy days. Orange said Lizard could join. LC, no, LC is he's a completely different dude. Actual Lizard is the Lizard dude. That would be funny if Lizard wanted to do the draft, even though the minor E1 argument. It's not even like good drama. It's kind of dumb, honestly. He should, if he wanted to, but I don't think he would. What's triangle strategy at permadeath? There is the deathless challenge where you do get an item for doing it. But yeah, back during the triangle strategy days, my first collab was with LC, and he's a pretty cool dude. It's like Lord Chaos or Lord Chow or whatever. That's what it stands for. But he's 27k subs now, so he's popped off. He did Zelda shorts for Tears of the Kingdom and did really well doing that. And he does long form. When he does long form content, he does more editing and stuff, so it's kind of more like your standard FE tuber. Well, he does like JRPGs. That's his niche, I would say. It's like all JRPGs. That's like his big focus. Who else? I could ask. Well, I don't know anyone else who might be interested. Okay. Also, wants to do this. Would be me, Inge, you slash fourth. Let me spell interested correctly. All right, there we go. All right, we're getting this going. We're getting it. We're making it happen right now. we're getting the boys back together. And one thing we could do is we could do like weekly or maybe like every couple of days, like based on progress. Like once everyone gets to like chapter 11, just do like a check-in video, and we could like review each other's teams and see where we're at and stuff. I think that could be cool. So it could be like video and stream. And then I could review, and then any channel members can also, I mean, anyone can follow along, but I'll actually review channel member team comps. Because that's a fun thing to do, to see like how the teams deviate with the same resources, and like what ideas people go for. And then obviously once Unicorn Overlord comes out, there's going to be a ton of stuff to do with that. So I'm pretty excited about that. And that's pretty soon, actually. We're almost to the end of January already. And February goes by really fast because it's a shorter month. Or like 2 to 3 days, so. Actually, how many days are in February this year? Doesn't it change? 29. Oh, okay, so it's a longer February. Isn't it usually 28? Is like the extra day. All right, what do we got here? Let's move these boys up. You might as well grab Erica. Grab Erica. Ah! No, don't grab her. She must not be grabbed. She must be left alone at all times. Okay, we got the worm boy. Unicorn Overlord is a silly name. It is. Ask Lag Spikes? Wait, who's Lag Spikes? FE Lag Spikes. It's a leap year, yes. Okay. Lag Spikes is an FE tuber, right? Lag Spikes. 776. Discord. All right, we'll see. Let me join his Discord. Continue to Lig's Lagma Land. Wait, are you human? Yes, I'm human. Yes, I'm human. Okay. Mods. Don't be a dick, no hate speech. Okay. Mikan is a shit waifu. What the hell? General. Alright, I'm just gonna DM him. Just gonna go for it. Unless he has a. Unless you have to add him. Let's see. Alright, his name is just Lag Spike. Let's see. Hello, do you want to do draft run with me. Change. Actual raisins. FE engage. We draft ring / emblem / passive is one thing. Units, weapons. Let's see. Wait, are you human? Dude, why is it asking me if I'm human? Yes, Discord, I'm human. It would be streamed on everyone's channel POV. We could do bench or what is that? Breakpoints chapters? What am I thinking here? We would get together and talk about the teams. We could do recap videos. Vids at certain chapters. Go over teams, etc. All right. I'm just straight up like reaching out of the blue. Never interacted with Lag Spike until today. Just like completely out of the blue. Hey, do you want to do this thing? Professor Bopper. Yeah, I could check. I've heard of Professor Bopper. I've heard of Professor Bopper. I have heard of Lag Spike too. I think the rule is you divide the year by 4 and exclude ones ending with 2000 or 00. It's funny how like I'm branching out. It's like I'm basically becoming this FE tuber thing. It's just funny to me because like a year ago I was like a triangle strategy guy, and that's like what my channel is known for. And now it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I consider myself an FE tuber. I think I'm more just like a strategy dude, but Engage definitely blew my channel up in a huge way. So it's kind of hard to deny that. So I guess I am an FE tuber now. Professor and Lag Spike are hilarious. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, we need people who are funny to liven up the situation. I like Raisins because he's really smart. He's very analytical. He's definitely got like galaxy brain on some things. You can just tell. You can just tell. Some people you can just tell are really smart. And some people are really funny. I don't really know. I think I'm like a generalist. I'm like kind of smart, kind of funny. I'm not like really good at anything. I'm not really good at anything. I'm like beating myself up today. I think I'm pretty good at a bunch of things. I'm like the Vander, if you will. I'm the generalist of the FE community. I'm definitely not Pandreo. He's too specialized. He's too good. He's way too good, dude. I'm more of like the Vander. I'm really good early on, but my late game is terrible. I don't even know. I haven't hit the late game yet. I'm still young, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, to be honest. All right, you attack this. Oh, wait, do you die here? No, you got this. 2 health is enough. Very humble, too. Professor and Lag Spikes, yeah. Let's see. You do that. You were good enough that every LTCer seems like watching you. I mean, there are a few that watch me that I know of. I like Priestess and XS. XS is actually really good at the game too. He has some like solid speed runs or LTCs. Let's debuff this. All right, it's enough worming around, young man. What else? This guy? I don't need to train you though. Who wants this? You? You can't hit. You're too far away. Here, you stand here. We'll use teamwork. We'll just attack you with everyone. We'll get a little bit of damage off. FE Discord kind of memes on his takes, mostly Anna's fair ones. Yeah. FE General Discord. Yeah, overall, I would say there are some people, Reddit thinks you're special, they're always watching. Yeah.
Rest in pieces.
Objectively, though, like if Anna gets online, she's like one of the best combat units in the game. And if you're playing fast, you can't do that, then fine, but like that's been my take since forever. I don't think that's very unreasonable. I know some people don't like those units, but I think those units are quite good. Oops. In draft, there's a way to win Is the point just to make interesting gameplay? They're in limited resources. I guess it could be a race. It could also just be for fun, like just to see like what builds we come up with. Because like also consider this: there's going to be limited emblems, limited units, limited weapons. So it's actually a challenge run. So it's basically like a challenge run draft where you're fighting other people for the starting resources, and you have to carefully think about like what resources you're going to get. Because like a normal draft, this is also the case to some degree. But this is more like high octane. Things are crazy. Like you might not even get like Levin Sword, for example, or Bolg, and both of those are arguably like the two best weapons in the game for just killing things. And you'll have to like figure out team comps around weapons potentially, like in of themselves. I think for fun is better content personally. It'll be like both. It'll be like a challenge thing, but these are all the people that I'm asking to do this have played the game enough where they could easily come up with like good builds, and this would force all of us to like min-max weird things to squeeze out as much out of them as possible. So I think that could be interesting. I think that could be really fun. I think for fun is better content. I already just addressed that. All right, pass here. Yeah, I've had some pushback on Tamara and Anna, but it's like if all of my other takes are fine, you just disagree with like one or two things. That's really like who do you perfectly agree with anything on? I don't about most things. Like even people in the same like political party disagree on like all these different things. So I don't know. I don't see it as a big issue. I see it as a huge issue personally. All right, let's get these guys in here. I did used to get pushback on Chloe S tier. I did used to get pushback on Ivy S tier, like early on. ICG has bad takes sometimes, doesn't matter. It doesn't mean he's bad at the game. So, all right, here, post all of my bad takes. I'm curious about this now. I agree with everyone on everything. I never think for myself. What are all of my bad takes? Actually, this should be a video. Chat post all of my bad takes and I respond to them. It's so hard to not think like a YouTuber when interacting with like people on YouTube and stuff. Like everything is a video, everything is a stream. Cause I would watch that video, and I do watch videos like that where like some RuneScape dude who PKs, like he'll talk to chat and whatever. In fact, ICG is good at the game. Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Your vote of confidence. What are all of my bad takes? Ready, go. Oh wait, actually, let's do that in the public stream so then more people can chime in. We'll do that in the divorced and homeless. Hort not being S tier.
Ready for me?
I've put her in S tier in most of my tier lists. I bumped her down to A for staff botting, but I think she can stay in S for her combat. Her combat isn't as bad as I was thinking, so I would actually move her back. I was thinking that in the divorced and homeless run too, to be honest. She's actually a lot better at combat than it seems. She does want Spirit Dust though, but she can be quite good. Vander is not A tier to man enter. Good. Hort is not S tier. Vander A tier for the early chapters. And LTC, I could see why they put him in A tier for early chapters. I feel like he's only useful in like 2 and 3. The only bad take I can think of is story doesn't matter if the gameplay is good. All right, that's not really that bad. Honestly, that's not really that bad of a bad take. You think Sadal is good, even though he can't deal damage. She popped off as a thief. Hort? Oh yeah, she did, with Erica. Yeah, that is true. Right, what do you have, Marnie? Hurricane? Why do you have Hurricane Axe? You're such a meme. Dude, poor Marnie. She doesn't want people to meme on her, but then she runs things like Hurricane Axe on several chapters, and it's like, dude, how are we gonna not meme on you? You're running Hurricane Axe. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You can't just run that as an armor. As a general? Hurricane Axe general. Story doesn't matter is a correct take. Oh my god, she had 9 hit? I feel so bad for her. At least Mavier can kind of kill things. Marnie just like straight up doesn't hit things. Marnie just doesn't hit anything. Alright, let's deal some damage here. What fun! Alright, damage that guy. This Chloe build's pretty cracked.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
She's all golden too. This is good golden. This is a good shade of gold. This is not. This is like fool's gold. This is too extreme. Especially with the yellow, or with the purple. Maybe if the purple wasn't there, it would look better. It's just two like Power Rangers. Oh, you silenced Pandreo. Well, it's a good thing I have 11 sword then. Because you can't silence my sword.
Nice one.
I like how he does like a half-assed thing. All JRPGs prove you can have a bad story if the girls are cute. That's a pretty base take, honestly. That might be too based for general audiences. Yeah, Hort's pretty good.
Allow me.
Doubling Marnie. She doubles most things actually. Maybe with L-Fire plus 3, I can't believe I just said that. Maybe with L-Fire plus 3 she's not. She can like pop off. It's sad but true. Shoot this. Show them your Ana damage. An 8. Alright, let's see. I would argue HSR story, at least the first part, is pretty good. See, I don't know anything about any of this. Persona as well. How much of the game do you think Tome Power 5 would change? Tome Power 5. That, yeah, she's pretty good, sounded so defeated. Or maybe that was on purpose. Alright, there we go. I bumped her down to A because of the staff botting thing. I feel like people overvalued. They were overhyping how good her staff stuff is. Her combat is good. It does need damage fix though. She kind of can get away with not getting speed fix to some degree. Do you like puzzle games? Like what? Like Portal? What kind of puzzle games are we talking? She does still need damage fixed ultimately, so she's kind of similar to like Ana, but with less durability and less damage. So like 1-to-1, if I have like an Ana Mage Knight and a Hort Mage Knight, the Ana Mage Knight I think is better because of the high magic and the speed is similar. But the Hort on the flyer, if you give her Corrin, maybe that's like her best use case because that gives her damage, it gives her durability, it fixes her 2 big issues. And then from there, I might actually think forging an L-Fire is good. I have to look at the costs. I think it's the same to forge Bulk though. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Staffs are so good in this game and many open too many options. So she's the best staff bot. But the difference between her and like something else, like you can still warp skip literally every single map on Micaiah except for chapter 15. And I was told this by an LTCer. So like someone who like has intimate knowledge of LTC tactics. Engage story is pretty mid, yeah. Ana over Hort might be the worst take I've ever heard you say. Alright, well let's check the math on it. E Ana 10/20 Mage Knight. Fixed. Alright, the difference is. Let's see. Oh wait, Hort's actually faster. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this Hort is level 40 and the Ana is level 30. Hold on, that's a bad comparison. That's 10 levels difference. Because Hort's internal level 19. So it should be 11. Just 11 Mage Knight. Right now. Level 19, 12 Mage Knight? Here we go. Oh. Wait, I put her at 1. Jesus Christ. This thing is so finicky. You have to like tell it exactly what to do, or it just like it doesn't do it correctly. Hold on. All right, so let's do 1/12 Mage Knight. All right, yeah, it puts her. Okay. All right. Anna has 7 more magic. Hort has 2 more speed. Equal build. Equal dex. Anna has +4 more HP. +7 more magic. So Hort is on Mage Knight. This is a level 19 to 12 Mage Knight. Is that still one more level? I don't know. But Anna has 7 magic on her. That's unreal. Like 2 speed, that's a negligible speed difference. 2 speed. If it's like 5 speed for 7 magic, now we're talking about a trade-off, but 7 magic and 4 more HP, so she can tank a little bit more. Defense, Horde actually has more defense and res. I don't know if level 12 is considered 20 or 31 or 30 though. The level 10 to level 20 Mage Knight's pretty simple. Actually, that's technically a level 29 Anna and maybe a level 31 Horde. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty close. 7 magic is a huge damage increase. Who makes Horde a Mage Knight? Well, no, I'm just all right. Let's leave her on her fixed class then. We'll compare her on these. At Veil, E Anna 10/20 Mage Knight. Fixed. Hort. I wish you can just put Hort. We'll say 1/11. How do you spell Sleipnir? Is it SLEIPNIR? Rider? I think I spelled that wrong. Oh, I spelled it right. Hell yeah. Alright, so the difference between Anna 20 Mage Knight and Hort, or I'm sorry, Anna level 30 internal level 30 Mage Knight, Hort internal level 30 Sleipnir. Anna is +8 HP, +8 magic. Hort is +3 dex, +4 speed, +10 defense. Anna has 1 build, so Hort is realistically only +3 speed on her because Anna has the higher build. And also you have Chaos Style. When attacking, Hort is not enemy phasing, so really the speed difference is the same, except Anna just has 8 magic and better durability and makes you money. And on Sleipnir, she's also not going to be the best combat unit because she's going to want to staff bot or use, like, she's a staff unit, so she's not always going to be fighting. So I don't know, +8 magic is literally sword power 4 for free. And also 11 is the cheapest thing to forge, and Hort cannot even use bulk. So Anna's damage, like, it's not even close. Damage wise, speed and damage wise, Anna's similar speed. With the extra build, there's a speed difference of 3. With the Chaos Style, there is no speed difference, and that's with Horde on Sleipnir. Anna has access to a higher might weapon with +8 magic and +8 health. She can just put in more work. Objectively, like, unless you don't take the time to get Anna online, which even under like 5 to 7 turns a map with Micaiah you could do in 2 to 3 chapters, you realistically just have a better combat unit. It's not even close. So that's why I usually don't put her in S tier. The math is on my side here. We have the math. You know what? You might as well just kill him. Oh, you can't kill him. Oh, the chain guard. How dare you chain guard me? As new FE fans, I'm always curious about people's takes on storytelling. One chapter is huge. There's a difference between S and A tier. Wait, what? One chapter? All right, get this. Yeah, you need to seriously damage fix this to get it to 1 round consistently. So you could still argue she isn't a combat unit, she's an obstruct fan. Okay, so if she's not a combat unit and her whole thing is just staff botting, I still think she's just A tier. Unless you're LTCing, then she's S tier, I guess. Because she's the best thing for it. Yeah, we'll feed you.
No
I think the utility of her class was fine. The fact that she can do some combat combined puts her in S. So her being a generalist is why you think she's S? Hmm. Generalist and S tier. Her res is really high and high dex. Yeah, her res is high, but I don't know. The issue with high res is that you can tank magic, but you can't return damage. So like you can absorb a hit, but then when you counterattack with L Thunder on Horde, it does like 0 to 3 damage at best. Whereas like Mage Knights with sword power, if they counterattack a mage at 1 or 2 range, they usually can put some damage, or in some cases even 1 round. All of her upsides together put her into S. That's usually... I used to put her in S for this reason. So I have to... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if her advantages are good enough to justify S tier. Staff range +1 in normal play is a nice thing to have, but does not matter at all. Like, objectively. Like, it's nice to have, but you can easily stomp maps as if you never had it. So I don't know that it matters much. I think it only objectively matters if you're doing like LTC, where like you need the distance, and every movement tile counts for a specific reason, like a use case. The staff range is nice, but other units can just use a staff and just hang out and tank, or just use Canter and just get out for free also. So it almost is like undone by abilities and passives and things like this. The combat, she needs damage fixed, like a lot, like pretty badly. You say it about literally any unit. You could. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on her because on one end, her staff botting is decent, but honestly, I would rather have a. If I had to choose between like a Pandreo Sage staff bot that Thorons and Bolgs, and a Hort Sleipnir staff bot, I would rather have Pandreo. If I had to choose between an Ivy Sage staff bot or a Hort Sage staff bot, I might want Ivy. Hort is a decent Sage staff bot. She's also a good Sleipnir staff bot. Alright, so we have to... Alright, so the generalist aspect. This is literally the reason I used to put her in S tier too, by the way. I'm just trying to, like, evaluate if she deserves to be an S tier. So S tier is for overpowered units. That's what I put them in. So an overpowered unit is a unit that kind of breaks the game. Does Hort, by virtue of being a generalist with staff range +1 and decent combat, break the game? I don't think so, because her big break the game thing is Micaiah, right? Pandreo doesn't have a 35% chance to save staff charge. I've never needed that ever, though. The only time I needed that was in a challenge run. 35% chance. I could see it mattering in like warps for LTC. Like maybe you want to squeeze more warps out. You need it for specific things, but for general play, there are playthroughs where I don't even use warp at all, where I just like walk the maps down. Now, it depends on team comp, but does that make her S tier for saving staff uses? I mean, if you're playing very aggressively, I could see that being the case. If you're playing very aggressively and you want as many warps as humanly possible, but does that make her S tier overall? So Fogado breaks the game? It's Fogado. I put him in S because he shoots down flyers for free. So in a way, kind of. He's like one of the freest Radiant Bow users in the game. And you could argue that breaks the game, because for almost nothing, he immediately does something that other things can't do that need to be invested in to get to that result. And he's naturally fast. And with her, it's like... Saving staff uses, I don't think, I mean, that's nice. I don't think that's the best thing ever. Like a normal maddening play, I feel like it almost doesn't even matter at all. And it's never really mattered to me. If you're spamming warp and rescue and you really like warp and rescue and it's like one of the major things you do, I could see it mattering. Her combat can be decent, but she needs serious damage fixing to 1 round. And she also gets one shot by most things if she gets hit. Hortensia rewarp brings your entire team. All right, take Micaiah off her and put it on someone else who also can fly. Keep in mind, Micaiah gives you A rank staff for free at bond 20. So literally any flying unit can do this exact same thing, but with 1 less range. And Micaiah also is the major thing boosting your range. This was the argument why I bumped her down from S. Because it's like, I could also have a combat unit on Levin Sword who benefits from the magic increase. Yeah, so now you're just arguing that Micaiah is good. Because Micaiah gives you C, B, A rank staff no matter what class you're on. So you could throw that on literally any Griffin Knight, and now you have a Levin Sword unit who gets a damage boost from equipping Micaiah, because I think Micaiah gives you magic plus, doesn't she? And then also they're fast enough to double, and they have higher might because they're using a Levin Sword. So literally you just get a better, like you could literally make like a Chloe or an Anna or a Pandreo Griffin Knight with Micaiah, and they would just be better at killing and tanking than Hort. 1 less range is huge. I don't know. Micaiah gives you range +5, and you can literally LTC like every chapter without the 1 range, or most of them, or like warp skip without them, without it. So like that's like the thing. I don't know. Is it enough? Alright, what am I doing? I need to buy stuff to throw into a well. Hold on. Let me waste some money really quick. Well, hey there. Here, sell me some silver, dude. Sell me.
Here you go. Here you go.
All right.
Here you go.
10k well.
Take care.
But then you have to make Griffin Knights instead of Magic Knight. Griffin Knights are great though. Early sword power Griffin Knights are really broken. Like even Chloe, like if you get an early sword power 3 Chloe Griffin Knight, she doesn't even need speed plus. She should be fast enough in most combats to double without speed plus as a passive. And she can run Canter or whatever else you want. So she could be an even better, more hyper-aggressive damage unit than Hort with higher durability and basically similar or slightly higher speed. I look at Hort as a super utility tool. You can do good chip damage. But if most of that utility is coming from Micaiah, is it really fair to say that that's why Hort is S tier? Or that just Micaiah is S tier and Hort just squeezes, like, because like ultimately she gives you range +1 on warps and she squeezes out staff uses. That's it. That's all that, like, compared to any other Micaiah unit, that is what you're getting. But you're also getting someone who has lower HP and has worse combat than someone else. I don't want to put Micaiah on Chloe though. You could though, that's the thing. There's nothing stopping you. I think people think in terms of like, this is a utility unit, they get a utility emblem, but really you could run any emblem on any unit. Thank you for the super chat, God Sword. If Hort is S tier, then High Priest is at least A tier since she's flying High Priest. Well, Pandreo on High Priest can 1 round, so you could argue certain units on it are pretty good. Isn't Griffin Pandreo his best build? I think so. It's one of them. Him on Mage Knight and Griffin are very strong. He gets insanely fast and does not even need speed plus. What special thing does Hort bring to the table no one else can do equally or better? Staff range, some use recovery. Think she's mid-A in my opinion. Yeah, that's why I put her in A. It wasn't because it's like, oh, this unit's annoying or whatever. Or no one's really saying that though, but like, she legitimately gets 1 shot. Like right now she's 28 health. She's very low HP. She gets killed in a single hit. So like you have to be very careful when using her. Whereas if I had like a Chloe on Micaiah, like let's hold on. She's been on General. Actually, let's switch Pandreo over. Let's get an idea. Pandreo Griffin Knight, what we're looking at. Because this could be your staff bot, your Micaiah bot. He also has B rank staff by default, but that doesn't matter because Micaiah gives you A. But here's what you're looking at. 25 speed, 10 build, He practically has weightless Levin Sword already, and he would have higher speed if he was on this class to begin with, slightly, I think. Magic of 14 is fine. Also keep in mind Hortensia range only works for healing staff. No, it gives her, it increases her warp and restore range and stuff. This has been tested. I can demo it. Hold on. Let me go through this really quick. Standard. Just keep feeding Chloe. Keep snowballing her.
I am Chloe, Royal Knight of Fear.
Most runs I use her because she's a liability if I accidentally get her out of position. That's what I was thinking too. If she just catches a stray attack ever, she usually dies.
Next time for sure.
I always
Martial
do my
Master
best.
Fram is also very low
Now
HP.
your
You
matches
still
to
play
come.
her ass. Martial Master Fram can one round pretty easily with a flashing fist with no other passives, like it's speed plus 3 to 5. She can one round a lot of things. And then when she gets Lunar Brace, Martial Master Fram can one round and can be a really strong utility on Makai or on Lucina. And she has like some good supports. Other people can do it, but why when Horde exists? She makes Chloe and Pandreo able to use better builds. Well, if you're warp skipping, you only really need like 3 to 4 damage units and a dancer to get in, so it really doesn't matter who does it. Fram can also be untouchable with Avoid. Yeah, she also has a really good Avoid passive that helps Alir and her Avoid tank. And she has good supports, yeah. I think she has like Kagetsu. She has like a lot of good supports. What are we doing? Who is about to level? That wants this. Horde has to be within 1 range. She's warp.
At your service.
Staff range doesn't apply to it.
Show me
No,
your
I thought it gave her 1 extra warp
Today's
range.
workout begins now.
We can check it.
fun, was it not?
Let's throw a warp on her. I'm pretty sure it gives her warp 6 range. Like, she still has to be next to them, but I'm pretty sure she gets an extra range. Which does matter, apparently, on Chapter 15 for LTC. This is what I've been told. I don't LTC, I haven't LTC'd. I just don't have the interest. I'm sure I could learn how to do it, I just don't really care to. Same thing with Iron Man.
That was fun, was it not?
It also affects Restore, I believe. So she does have that. Like, she is arguably the best staff bot in the game, because she has range +1 on a lot of these things. And she can also run Sage and then go for like doubling on Bolg on like, you know, slower enemies, of course. I don't know anything about LTC. Yeah, I don't really either, honestly. I don't really follow it too much. I've seen a few like LTCs. I understand there's a lot of like planning. Should we be tiering units based on LTC? No, I'm tiering based on normal play. That's what I'm tiering on. So like, if you warp skip endgame chapters, anyone on Micaiah can achieve this. Anyone. So if that's the evaluation of like Hort's Micaiah use, any flying unit can do the same thing with slightly less range. And the range is negligible because you can dance combo, and either way you're dance comboing to get across the maps. So it truly doesn't matter. And then what else? For like saving staff uses, unless you're constantly spamming like warp and rescue and freeze or whatever and silence, because there are a finite amount of silences and freezes. So if you use a lot of aggressive staffs, I could see someone rating her high. They're very expensive to run though, like if you buy them. So I typically don't run them. But that is a use case for her, because like even in the Divorced and Homeless run, I did run out of silence and freeze, which, you know, I thought there would be more of it, but apparently there's not. So that is, and she was doing it primarily. So she did squeeze out the extra use case there. I think in limited runs, she's easily S tier. In normal play, I have a hard time putting her in S tier because it's like, is what she does so much better than other things. Her passive feels nice. Never too useful. If you have Canter or Canter Plus on your staff bot, you basically can just do what she does, but on a more durable unit. Oh, what does she look like on Sage, stats-wise? What's her Sage? I think I might prefer her on Sage, if I'm not playing, like, aggressively. Obviously, in the limited run, I can't put her on Sage. So on Sage, she gets 2 more health, 1 more defense. That's a slight increase in durability. The res is still high. 2 points of magic. -3 speed. -2 dex. So this helps, this kind of trades some speed for damage. But she also unlocks Bolg, Excalibur, and Thoron. And if she just wants to go for Thoron pokes as a staff bot, I think this might be better for slower play. Because then she's a little bit more durable, just slightly. But if you put Corrin on her, she's pretty good. But Corrin with Thoron is quite good. Because then it can roll for crits. So you like Erica engrave the Thoron. She freezes a group, kills a dude. Dance her, freeze a group, maybe kill a dude with a crit. Or even just like Byleth engraving, so there's no incoming crit. I feel like a dedicated healer is unnecessary. Multiple combat units can heal. I agree. I agree. Oh, thank you for that, Guillermo. Am I saying that right? Guillermo Martinez? Yo, how's it going, man?
Woohoo!
Give you a woohoo for that. Oh, woohoo. Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. It's hard for me to just put her into S tier because it's like, how good is just a dedicated or like a slightly combat staff bot? And also keep in mind the Hort in my one playthrough I think is Spirit Dusted. I think she's 1 or 2x Spirit Dusts, maybe 1. Let's look at Elfire. Oh, this is a thing. Let's evaluate Elfire because like maybe she is S if you upgrade Elfire. No one does that though, so you said it right. Oh hell yeah! I think I know how to say it because of hearing the name being said on someone, dude, not Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. He has a Guillermo on his show. All right, let's look at Elfire. I think it's expensive. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. So damage +3. Damage +3, is that worth 5 silver? Oh, let me look at Bolg really quick, the upgrade costs. I think it's similar. This +3 might be decent on her. Or maybe she just utility shoots things down with L Wind or something. Okay, so Bolg is +5 might at base. And then +3ing it is 9 silver versus 5. However, it's just 9 silver. 30 steel, 10 steel roughly equals a silver. 100 iron roughly equals a silver. So this actually is more expensive in terms of raw resources. Though you get more of these than this, you can convert them. So it's basically the same cost as using Bolg. But you do get, well, you get +5 hit in both, +3 damage in both. Weight -1. Is she at 7 weight? I think she's at, or 7
I'll be
build.
here.
She's at 6, isn't she? So then she gets a weightless weapon. So then she's back down to her 23 speed, but +1, so 24. And then what else? What do we run on her? Gentility? Gentility could allow her to tank. Oh yeah, we have to get our Erica unit online. That's Fogado. That's Kagetsu here.
Erica.
Yes.
What does she look like on High Priest? Let's find out. She might gain some durability. She gains 2 health, 1 defense, so it's basically the same as Sage. She doesn't have as much magic, and she loses build. And she loses a lot of speed, so High Priest on her is probably more risky to use, because now she's running the risk of getting doubled because she doesn't have insane speed anymore. So that's probably worse. You get that a lot? Hell yeah. Well, there's a famous Guillermo, so... Well, at least he's like a cool guy though. He's like famous for being a cool guy that everyone likes, so that's not bad, I'd say. He's a famous cool dude. I don't know, man. Gentility plus damage. Gentility gets her out of 1 rounding ranges. Let's see. Let's theory craft an S tier damage build for her on this. So you don't even... Let me think about this. Celica's obvious. The availability on Celica isn't bad. We're about to get it in like a few chapters. She could go for Seraphim doubling. She could be a Seraphim one rounder on Gentility. Celica gives her mad damage. Gentility gives her -5 damage received, which is usually enough to keep her alive. And her speed should be good enough that she doubles things. The corrupted effectiveness with the free orbs gets you to 10 base might, so that's 30 damage tome. It's a low weight thing. What else? She could echo combo if the damage is there. Resonance is nice. You get +8 damage too. The vote is tied. Nice. Well, we're probably gonna do both, but one will be in the morning and the other one will be later. So as I finish up both these runs. I don't think forging Elfire is the way to do it though. What about as an Erica unit? Horde on Erica. Horde Erica kind of makes sense in a lot of ways. You would want to be your +8 damage on bravery mode or when engaged, -5 damage. You'd probably want to stay on the damage reduction mode. Building up your thing though, healing does give you 1 bar, so that would not be bad. So then she could ooh, that's actually a good use case. Well, what about Sieglin though? That's physical. Then how's she killing? The +8 magic, I mean that's decent. That's 16 damage it hits. You forge the Elfire. That's 14 base might. You'd probably have to still energy up or Spirit Duster. You'd probably still have to Spirit Duster. I don't know. And there's also better Erica units because Erica wants to be on someone physical, I would say. Here, let's get these boys some support. Alright, he's skilled in making nut rice pudding.
I'll prepare
Nut
the
rice.
offering. Just one moment.
Just one moment.
Failing is not an option. I'll just add a bit of this and that and... Aha!
Alright, I'm gonna do chapter... Alright, let me do bonds and...
Fine.
Thing.
And all
Can you give her
yours.
11 somehow?
Wonderful flavor.
You can.
Yeah, I like it.
The Mage Knight build was whatever. Cause I just tried it. Well, let me start doing this stuff while I type this out.
Please.
Let's go... What do we have to do? We have to do supports. Yeah, we have some supports to go through. Alright, Evail. Or I'm sorry. Hortensia, we'll just say 1/13 Mage Knights fixed. 1/13 Griffin. I think Griffin Knight might be good. Griffin Knight? Yeah, Griffin Knight's good. Well, 30 speed at level 30. That's not bad, actually. 6 build. So 6 build. 14 magic. You're gonna want sword power or some kind of fix somehow. Maybe Corrin or sword power. Corrin is bad because you don't get 3 range. So I don't know about that. I think Salien's a better dedicated healer because of her passive. Well, Horde can get away with like fortifying and like squeezing uses out of fortify. That's a use case actually. That's a different thing. Like if you have like 2 to 3 things damaged and she squeezes out another fortify use, that is saving you a lot of actions to heal if you're under pressure. If you're not under pressure, which you can easily get out of pressure with a lot of the builds in this game, if you're under pressure it's good, and that's proven to be good. Honestly, I think she is S in No Somniel Ringless because she just has so much value. But I think in normal play, you could argue she's an S tier or A tier depending on how you play, and I think that's fair. And it depends on your team comp too. Need to get these. Bond 20 Lin. Deep synergy. Dang, it's storming out today. Okay, let's get Marin. Wait, let me collect the bond. We need to start looking at passives. 3K, okay. Who needs what? Alright, let me exit Discord, because I'm just like distracted by it right now. Alright. Let's say you wouldn't be picking her high in the draft race. Well, I mean, she's nice to have, but she's not gonna like carry your playthrough. Because even as like a warp thing, like you still need the combat units to kill, like after you warp in. Just Jade. Alright, so here's what we need. Chloe's build is basically done. Alir's build. You're excited for the draft thing? Yeah. Yeah, it should be fun. Alir's build. Alir needs what? What do you need? Okay, gentility. Oh, alright, here we go. We have some gentilities. A lot of units in this team want gentility. And what does Tamara want? Oh, she wants gentility too. Okay. Alright. We have a few gentilities. Alright, here's a gentility.
No holding back.
Wouldn't you pick her high considering you were drafting rings too? For Hort? I don't know. I would probably focus on getting 3 really good units, and then whatever else I can get, I'll take. That's probably going to be my strategy. And I know which units are good too, and it's like most of them, honestly. So like, if I'm 4th and 5th pick, I should be okay. All right, and then you want gentility. Who else wants gentility? Pandreo does not.
Let's have some fun, shall we? I am Erica. Welcome.
Good night.
So gonna crack
Marin could
Paul's
run
birthday
gentility
very
on her
soon.
build. Let's give her gentility. Everyone gets gentility. Who else?
As a
Marin. Anna doesn't need it. Kagetsu has it by default. Gold Mary gets it. Everyone gets gentility. It's gonna be so funny. I might have not enough SP, or I might not have enough
Apologies
SP
in
books.
advance for the
Your first pick should
devastation.
always be Anna.
I'm
Mine?
Erica. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Careless.
How high priority is a super awesome
I
Panette?
have let my brother down.
Let me start
sorry
deploying her more. I think I
Chance.
forgot to deploy her for some reason. How would you run Flamelance Chloe? Griffin, Mage Knight,
often
Roll
wonder
Knight,
why
and Emblem
war
and
is so
passives.
I couldn't agree.
Chloe on Griffin Knight in the one run is doubling some things that Speed Plus is a passive, so that's kind of crazy. She can kind of get away with doubling a lot of things on it, like just on Griffin Knight. So it's not as difficult as you think. You think my first pick should be Anna? I don't know. Because Anna can be good. Like the early game monsters are like Anna, Jean if you put him on a magic class, Chloe, obviously Alir, but Alir's forced if you feed Alir. Some people really like Citrine, I don't really. But that's just early game, because like getting out of the early game is not that hard for the most part. It shouldn't really be the focus. So do you want an early game monster, or do you want a middle game unit that can pop off better, that's better potential? Alright, and then what do you get? She's supposed to be getting Wrath, which is gonna cost me some fragments, but here we go. It's gonna cost me a lot of fragments, dude.
I am Panette, Royal Soldier of Solm.
I'll start arenaing
I'm
that.
Ike. You've got no need to hold back.
I recently used Flamelance Chloe in maddening. She doubles almost everything you expect her to.
So sorry. Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't slow her down to that much, because her speed on Griffin is just insane. Especially with Speed Plus. And then also if you put like a weight reducing engraving on it. Nice having her have more than one lance, not spamming Levin Sword on so many units. You want to say Anna doesn't kill? No, Anna's really good. Anna's, like in a draft run, Anna's probably one of the top picks, like in my eyes, like in my view, but I feel like most people would probably want like Ivy, Pandreo, Kagetsu, or Marin first, so I feel like Anna would probably fly under most people's radar. when in reality she's basically as good as Pandreo. You're trading some damage for speed in the case of Levin Sword on both of them, but she also makes you money and can be like quite similar. But if you don't have speed fixing, it could be worse. So what am I running you on Ike for? All right, you need to get Wrath, which is very expensive. I think it's what 13, 14. Oh yeah, Panette's good too. Can you say Panette is freaking awesome? I just did.
Of the Grail mercenaries.
You give her sword power 3 and 11. Things disappear.
Down on me?
It's nothing.
Oh, she gonna beat him? Oh my god, she beat Ike.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
You also have to consider this though. We're gonna be weapon selecting.
Here you were.
So weapon, because this is usually an angle people don't play. You're not allowed to use certain. Like if I take Levin Sword, you don't get Levin Sword. Yeah, and for sword power you need Roy. Exactly. So you have to get the emblem draft, and you have to get the other thing. I'll allow Marth will be free, and Sigurd will be free. I think that's fair because those are like the first 2 early ones you get. And that way, and Marth has terrible availability anyways, kind of like Vander, right? Like Vander will be free, Marth will be free, Liberation will be free, certain things will be free. I'll create like a whole list. My picks are Chloe, Tamara, Anna, Fram. For your top 4. Yeah, I don't know what mine would be. Because also, like, what if all of those are taken? Or what if Chloe's taken, Anna's taken? I guess I could grab Tamara. If they lock you out of Roy / Levin, go Sage / Celica. Yeah, so this will be different. Nah, Sigurd isn't free. I think I would allow Sigurd to be free in mine. Stealing Roy. Or no, maybe Sigurd is too good. Marth should be free. Marth being free is fine. Sigurd being free is kind of crazy because like that's Lance power. So anyone who has Lance units now has an advantage. Yeah, that's probably anything with a power shouldn't be free.
I am Panette, Royal Soldier of Soul.
I would pick a Lear.
I'm Ike. You've got no need
Stealing
to hold
Roy
back.
from 11 sword picker is hilarious.
Hey! Yeah. You looking down on me?
Oh, she won again,
So
dude.
sorry. Are you injured?
You know what? I'm gonna dump all the stat boosters into her for fun. I'm not doing a test build on her. She was super chatted, so we're just gonna make her pop off. Martha's free, maybe Micaiah. Oh, I actually might make the dancer not free to make it spicy, because most of these runs are like, oh, dancer's free. No, you should have to choose if you want a dancer. I'm gonna make it so dancer's not free. People will have to like select around a dancer. Micaiah being free. That's some good XP farming. I don't know. You could go for the Anna Micaiah strats for NOS tanking. I want it to be difficult to create builds and interesting, so you can't just like, oh, I'm just gonna brain dead run this. I want people to actually have to like evaluate and think about like what they're gonna be doing, and myself included. Anna, Chloe, Tamara, Fram, Angry Panette. Unaka, that's all you need. Angry Panette. Are you looking down? Oh, wait, hold on. Hell yeah! Here, let's do this. Are you looking, is it down on me or at me? Are you looking down at me? Are you looking down on me? Alright. Kind of inherents. Alright, you need gentility? Yeah. You need SP. Assuming you need SP. Oh, you're almost there. Gold Mary. She needs 200. Panette. She almost has Wrath. Alright, Panette needs 400. How much SP books do I even have? Getting super chatted units to run during this is definitely straining some resources. Yeah, I don't even have that many. Oh, you need 400 for Wrath. You also need Emblem to get proficiencies. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty crazy, actually. This should be interesting. I wanted to force people to theory craft new builds that are like insane. I tried Anna Byleth Sage and she gets Thyrsus and that's fun. Yeah, Thyrsus Sage is really good. Alright, and then who else? You need gentility, I think. right? Yeah, gentility speed. All right, she needs this plus the other. Oh man, I have to waste a 500 buck here. All right, whatever. Eventually she'll need speed plus 5. And then a Lear. Gold Mary needed 200. I'll hold off on hers for now. A Lear. A Lear needs quite a lot. A Lear just straight up needs 2k. Here you go, buddy. The shielding art. The shielding art on Ike is interesting. That's like insane tanking. They probably won't even attack him. Alright, let's get your gentility. Oops, hitting the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Now I have to make sure I have this up most of the time. Otherwise it's a waste. Alright, then Panette gets Wrath. Okay. Leaf might be a good pick. Yeah, build plus 5 is not bad. A lot of the units that benefit from speed typically also want build, so it's basically the same. Like Fram, Clan, Jean, Anna on Mage Knight, they all typically want build or speed. Someone makes dancers free. Otherwise, it's always pick one. Did not know you could equip from the inherent screen. I think they added that as a quality of life feature. All right, what are we doing here? We have to make sure to deploy Panette. I will undeploy... I think, is Marin super chatted? I can undeploy... There's like so many weird super chatted units messing with my test run. I don't know. What can we forge? Can we forge anything? I would like Panette's crit up. Yes, there we go. And then Tamara's as well. Okay, all right, only one gets a thing. There is only one. All right, let's beat chapter 17 really quick. How does Leaf's weapon switching work exactly? Usually it goes for weapon advantage or range. I think it's like weapon advantage, then range. It cannot, I don't think it cares about breaking because you can't break on enemy phase, but I think it cares about not getting broken primarily. Someone made a post on it. Leaf. Adaptable. Let's see. What's the order? I saw it on like a forum. Logic. Where is it? I can't find it. I remember seeing it a while ago. Yeah, I don't remember the order, but we could test it too. All right, let's do chapter 17. Dancer is a unit for fixing your run. I don't even think I would turn one pick Dancer, to be honest. Because there's enemy phase builds that are better than dancing. So like, I don't know, I would rather have just like a super unit. But the other thing too is the dancer is only as good as your best unit. So he doesn't, so like if you pick one dancer and then pick two is like Kagetsu and then Pandreo, and then I get 4 and 5 and I pick the other like top damage carries, you are throwing out a top damage carry for a dancer, and now you have to dance a less optimal unit.
From this point on.
Can Ivy work without Lynn though? She can to some degree. Thank you for the super chat, Conrad. I would make Chloe free with Vander, since she is a true Jade. How about no one gets dancer? That's interesting too.
Right.
All right, let's get Panette out. Let's make sure Panette's deployed. All right, Gold Mary. I guess. Oh wait, we don't need Risotto. All right, we have Hell Yeah. Are you racing for the draft? I don't know. That's another thing. I don't know if we're gonna do a race. I think it would just be like a thing where it's just like a chill type thing. Well, because like if I'm streaming more than other people, I'll just probably win by default because I'm just playing more. Here, take that. And Panette. Like if I'm streaming the most, then I'd probably be the first done. So I don't think a race really makes sense. And other people have like full-time jobs, so there's no way they could like beat as many maps as fast. I like no one gets dancer. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to have a dancer team. Like just one team gets a dancer, but then you're losing out on your first like top pick, right? And that's a real trade-off. All right, yeah, let's just go for it. Doesn't matter. I third, no one gets dancer.
Give me strong foes.
Oh, he doesn't have gentility yet. I should have bond level 5'd him.
Even mighty ones.
Oh, he just 6%. I don't like dancer being free. Takes a couple of months for me. Dancer is usually free in drafts. I don't like it being free. I don't know. I feel like that makes it kind of... I don't want the teams to be too samey, you know? I would like them to be very different from each other. And by making dancer free, you're kind of making the teams more similar. I mean, I'll see what people that are going to be in the run say if they want dancer to be free. I'm leaning more towards not having it free. What's the max units everyone can draft? I guess we just keep drafting into right units. Is Etier... Oh yeah, and also like Vander and Alir are free, so like... Is Etier gonna be that kid who always gets picked last, or is that gonna be Bonet?
The choice is yours.
Oh, why did I dance him? Those are armors. The brave sword business. And these axe boys. You know what though? Bring it. We have a tank. I was about to say we have a tank, but he's not very tanky. But now he is. Outside of 2 units, Alir and Sidal, everyone will have different teams. We can vote on who's free. You have to get the number of draftable characters down to 32. Okay, so there has to be 2 free units. So Vander and Alir are free? So that way everyone's early game. Who else would I make free? Maybe Saline. Vale is free? Yeah, hold on. How many free units are there? Well, how many units are there total? 34? Oh, thank you for the super chat, Arthur. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a message attached, but definitely just type it out and I'll respond to it. Let's see. There's 34, right? 35? Okay, 35 with a leer. I should be quiet, I have no dog in this fight. And no DLC units. I'm sure... Thanks for the business. Alright, thank you. I appreciate that. What are we doing here? Make Alir not free? That's funny. No message, just donate. Oh, okay, I appreciate it. It's 36. Is it 36? I've never like officially counted on the units. All right, let's just stick him here. He's gonna be tanking. He has Aegis. He has Aegis. It's so dumb. Or is it? Look at this, dude. And a chance to half damage. He has a 17% chance to half damage. Make Etier free. I'm considering making some bad units free to make it interesting, and then making the dancer not free. So then people are gonna be fighting. I'm not gonna fight for the dancer, but I'm sure they will. Everyone else will fight for the dancer. Like, I want the dancer.
Understood.
It's a Lear plus 35. Okay. So as long as it's divisible by 4, right? If we're having 4 people draft.
With pride.
With pride. There's a lot of good units. Etier, Bune, Force. That's actually very funny. I might do that. People are gonna be like coming up with these weird builds for them. Free units are Veil, Lear, Vander, and Veil. So 2 Veils. I'm sure you meant to type someone else. So 2 Veils are free. Bune should be free. Here's what I'm thinking for free units. Here's what I'm thinking. How about those? Those are some free units right there. Those are some free units right there. Dancer should be banned. It's too boring, so I'm actually giving a build. Except me, apparently. You never know. No one will use him anyways. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll make some of the free units like trash units. Alright, get in the tree. Wait, is he unhittable? Oh my god, he's a dodge tank in a tree, dude. He's just fighting these. This is how you use your Byleth unit, right?
No escape.
Oh, 4%. Get wrecked.
Glad we met.
Get Fogado, dude. Alright, we need to start feeding Panette. Where is she? Alright, how can I get you in? I have to do this. I'm about to dance you. Alright, get in there, sister. Get in there, Pandreo sister. It's time to get zone them.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, the crits, dude.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
She's gonna be on Sigurd, so she's gonna be flying around here, building up Wrath. I do need to get her hit though. She needs to start getting these crits online. Yeah, we'll allow the free units to be trash.
I'll help.
You can recruit it all, but it has to change. Oh, that's interesting. So you can get, so he's free but not as a dancer, and the person who selects him gets him as a dancer. So then we have combat Sedals. That, I like that actually. Bune is actually trash.
Cutting in.
Interesting. So he's free on non-dancer, but on dancer it costs you. So that way we're forcing people to make Sedal builds that are stupid as hell. See, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. For sure. Here. Well. What level? It's always hard for me to figure out these internal levels. You're 21. You're 19. Alright. You can hang out, whatever. Just stand here. Pack this for some chip. Combat Sedal. Sedal. Get some chip damage on that boy. It would be interesting. But then you need another free unit. You'd have 33. It could be Vander. It could be these. Where's the other one? These. And then it could be those. I don't have a Sedal emote, so. Or a Seagull emote.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Are you gonna hit my dancer? How dare you? Wait, do you kill anyone? That warp? I don't think so. Let's get a obstruct out. Should have one. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Alright, whatever. He'll hit my dancer instead of Panette. Vander is too good to be free, is he? Oh, what? He one-shots Kagetsu? What the hell? Through Erica? Oh, he doesn't have gentility yet. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lear's free? Oh, so Lear +4. Alright, we can remove Vander. So Sadal non-dancer. Alright, let me get... I can't believe Kagetsu dies there. It's kind of wild. Alright, get out of there, dude. Ooh. Alright, you survive. You survive. You survive. You survive. You die too. Alright, that's a problem. What about here, though? I think Vander being free is nice to make early game less tedious.
I had to stop you.
Alright, we've saved her. We've saved her barely. Okay. Let's let Gris in. It's a long skip. Holy shit. You did attack my dancer. How dare you?
Hurry!
Oh, I can damage her on fire.
My goodness, how awful.
How awful. Here, get on fire, Panette. Get some rage, dude. Get the rage, my boy. My boy. I want no Vander early, so Coffee is forced to admit he's good. Yeah. on all my early maddening runs, I actually didn't use him.
Woohoo!
So that's awkward. Alright. Yeah, we'll go for crits and stuff. Let's see what we can do.
Not good. I don't do mercy.
Alright, some damage. I don't do mercy. Oh, I didn't engage the Erica. Hold on. I have to get used to doing that. Here, you do this. Yeah, hit him a bunch.
Me first.
Alright. Who wants this last hit? Maybe Gold Mary, because she needs a level up? Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I had it on
Sombron free at least, yeah. Yeah, Sombron will be free. Here, let's do those two. True damage.
Allow me.
Oh, I didn't get procs. Damn. She needs a leaf though. You get crit +10 on leaf, so that'll help. That'll legitimately legitimize. Alright, now these guys 40 attack. Alright, give me a heal. Heal this lady. Why is Gris so sus? He's in a tree right now, so he's flexing on me. He's using his abilities as a tree guy. Here we go.
Me first. Please die.
Please die. What fun! It's the best. That is the best one. Of all the chain attacks, what fun is probably the best one. It's so stupid, it's great. It's just amazing. You just can't beat it. Alright, what do you get hit by? 22 defense. Spear of 38. You survived that. What fun! It's like murder is fun. Oh, you know what? Huge goddess dance right here. You allow Gregor and Madeline, everyone will be able to have 12 units. I don't mind people having smaller team sizes though. I think that would make this more interesting. Alright, let's get Hort danced. Free fortify. That's right. Here, let's use it. Wait, does she even have her passive yet? No, she doesn't. Alright, I'm just gonna heal. Alright. She would tank it, but I might as well heal. If she had her passive, I was gonna fortify, and then Panette needs to get her wrath and anger set up. She needs to get her damage set up. Gris emote win. Oh man. Oh, you broke Kagetsu. Come on, dude. Attack one of the things that counterattacks. Thank you. Dang, 13 damage? Wait, is she gonna die? She's not as durable as I thought. Yeah, we'll find out. She could die. Yeah. She needs healed. She needs healed. Alright, against actual enemies, the Chloe build could be better. Now, these are high level enemies though, so I guess we'll fortify. We'll hortify, if you will. Wait. Oh, we didn't even kill Gris yet? Oh, did I do this? Then she attacked Gris? Is that what happened? Yeah, I think so. It's not like Gregor and Madeline are really good though. Well, I don't want people to be forced to do DLC because it's a pain. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. I wouldn't want to force anyone to do DLC. That's like putting someone through hell for fun. Hortify. Yeah, do you like that? That's what it's called. We'll get Wrath set up. Once she has holdout, it'll be easy to get the Wraths online. Maybe she should run Erica with this once she gets, because who cares? Do you think you can make Boone good? Probably. Honestly, I think I can. I'm fairly certain. I think you guys should consider turn counts and time for chapters to evaluate team comps and benchmarks. But everyone's gonna have different levels of player skill and different skills too. So it's hard to say. Because it's not the same person running each team, it's different people running different teams. Oops. Alright, Hortify. The only problem with Hortify is it can heal Panettes. There, get in there. Help those females dodge. Oh yeah, I can do this too. I don't know. That's actually one of the major reasons why she's here. Def res +3. Almost said def res. Oh, dude! All right, now she's popping off. Now she can survive. She just needed full health though. Most tanks die at half health if they get attacked by like 3+ things. Okay, this build is good. It's just for fun stuff and all depends. You want turn count. Rock corn is kind of neat. Yeah, so the idea of this build was like something like this. You push in.
First one's free.
Now. You push in. Well, I guess maybe this. It's almost like this team comp is too good at being aggressive to take advantage of the Corrin rocks, because we're just stacking so much mitigation that we can just walk up to them and just start attacking and pop off.
Come and get it. Me too. Again. Bye bye now. There, let's have some fun.
I'm sweating.
Alright, you need to level up. I'm gonna dance her. Yeah. We need to get her to level 5.
too good.
Yeah, the idea was I was gonna have a bunch of mitigation tanks and then follow them around with Corrin. Maybe with Cancer, the rocks would be better. It's not that they're bad, it's just that pushing in and killing things is better. Like, just using the bulk of these characters to push in is just better. So, like, you're sacrificing a lot to just, like, do something you don't need, basically. But we'll still demo, like, what you can do with all of these things, ultimately. Alright, is Panette damaged? She's to get damaged. I keep getting fired, Panette. She's like, okay, I'll stand here. I'll stand in the fire. I'll get my thing set up. Yeah, your tanks kill too fast. Yeah, we don't even need the tanking. And like the Corrin unit, like it's better off being aggressive than passive. So it's like, why would you sit there on Corrin unless your engage was down, you needed it. Alright, here we go. Panette will be plus 30 crit. Amazing. Because she's minus 20 health and plus her passive.
Fine by me.
But she needs damage. This will not kill. But with Sigurd, she could get the momentum damage. This was the idea behind this build. And the Swordmaster honestly is hurting it. It doesn't need to be a Swordmaster build, but whatever, it's the build we got. Alright, you're gonna do this. Freeze these. Does flying negate fire damage? It does. Oh, shit. Crit minus 5. Alright. Not sure how to feel about builds like that with quality time units. Oh, this guy's just gonna... What's up with you, man? Why are you over here? Who has obstructs? No one? I guess she's going to have to obstruct him. If she can. There's a evil flyer killer right over there. Oh yeah, the warp range thing. I'll show that too. Rescue range. I don't think rescue range is affected. Obstruct. I don't think obstruct is affected. Alright, so warp range. Alright, so warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's plus 1 warp range. That's usually 1 to 5. Rescue, I think, is unaffected. 1, 2. Oh, it's not gonna only count. We'll have to manually count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, rescue range is unaffected. Warp range is affected. I think rewarp is affected. Obstruct is also not. Yeah, obstruct range is not affected either. What she does is get warp range, and I think rewarp plus 1. And rewarp can be good because you can travel with 4 things, get danced, and then do it again. Which is kind of nice. So that increases her position as well. And then you dance her, and then she brings everything. You know, you could have like an AoE dance. Whatever you gotta do. And have like attack 1, attack 2, dance attack 1 and 2 plus the dancer, and then attack 1, attack 2, and then another dance. Plus with stat boost from dancer. Alright, so this guy's frozen. But he can still hit everywhere we don't want him to, so I guess we're gonna tank it. Damage. 34 and 39. But his damage on... Let's see. The 4... So this is the 4 range. This is the 3 range. So he will probably die. Man, alright. I guess it's body block. This is unfortunate. Get safe. Go get safe. Panette.
Hold nothing back.
I feel like a lot of the Van Wrath people overhype it quite a bit. A lot, I would say. Oh, we don't want to get him in a tree. We do not want that as part of our life. Alright. Fire. Some fire for you. A physic. Alright, I see how it's gonna be. He would have been fine either way, but I just bonded for the hell of it. For the bond rank, really. It'd be fun to use her as a halberdier. Yeah, I think halberdier might become a really good class. What skills emblems did you run on a Penat halberdier? Canter and Reliance Power. That's it. That's what I would run. Oh, she needs her Sigurd for the momentum damage, and she's got these 1 rounds.
First one's great.
And then she needs full Wrath. She's not fully Wrath, she's just 15 Wrath right now. Now she's fully Wrath. She's at 1 HP. Now she's got full Wrath. She's got it now, dude. Alright, bring it. I think the hype for it was fair before well, the post stuff, other things are better. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, post well, it was pretty hard to 1 round. Or, I'm sorry, pre-well. Jesus Christ, post well, it's easy to 1 round. Pre-well, it was tricky to 1 round, but post well, it's pretty easy to 1 round. Alright, who do we hit? Oh, that's nice, that's almost a kill. Who has Spur Attack? Someone does, I think. I hope. Does no one have Spur Attack? I might have unequipped it because I gave Kagetsu an emblem. I think he had Spur Attack. Yeah. Yeah, I think I unequipped Spur Attack. What about... you can't get next to. Holier there. I could dance. Sigurd Halberdier with Lance Wrath. Or Lance... Wrath Lance. That could be an option. Oh, it doesn't kill even with that? Oh, the shielding art. Damn. That's not fun. I want to 1 round these. I don't want it to live. I want these stupid healers to live. I want them to die, dude. I'm trying to see them live right now. I don't want to see them live their best life. Alright, we just do... I don't like that he moves people. Actually a problem in some ways. So he moves things into the range of the worm. Alright, and a mist. So the FE rings are going to be draftable or free. I think those could be free. Hero weapons I think will also be draftable. Because the hero weapons are just way too good when forged. When not forged, they're just decent. They're somewhere in between steel and silver. But when forged, they're just objectively like some of the best weapons in the game. Like Levin Sword, Bolg, and hero weapons I think are going to be top priorities. Rings should be draftable. Oh, like Bondrit? Well... yeah, I guess we could make those. I feel like the hero rings aren't even really that good though, to be honest. They're just like, okay. It almost feels like a waste of time to be like, who wants the Spur Attack ring? It's like... it's 2 damage, who cares? It's like a tonic.
I'm impressed.
It barely matters. I don't even think it's true damage. It's just like damage. For bond rings, anything goes too. Which could make... but you cannot use the exploit. And if they do, I'll know. So you actually have to risk your fragments. I think that could be interesting. So you can gamble and potentially get good results, or not. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff. I don't need these right now. So bond rings will be okay, but you cannot exploit to produce them. Because I think if you could exploit bond rings, that'd be a problem. Because some of them are quite good. Or maybe you can only have... maybe you can use the exploit, but you only get 1 S-rank bond rank ring for any of your emblems. So then if people want to, they can do that. I don't think I would, though. I wish the bond rings had a better system of unlocking, because they're really cool, but you can't really run them without exploiting the game. I mean, you can try to, and that's not going to go well. Alright, get a sandstorm, you got this.
Hurry!
I don't do mercy.
Oh, what? Crit sandstorm for 21? Did you see Pandreo's damage? It was like 2 on 11. These things are tanky as hell. 33s. We need our Erica unit. Damn. Even he doesn't have damage. Alright, I'm gonna heal him and he's gonna kill that. And he has armor penetration damage. The amount of time it takes to exploit it makes it fine. Yeah, maybe we allow the exploit, but you have to oh wait, he still dies. Alright, just don't get hit, man. We allow it, but you have to, or I'm sorry, you're limited to like 1 or 2. So you can exploit to create the ring, but then you have a limit of like 1 or 2, maybe 2. So that way we can get different builds out for fun, for like flavor. So exploit is okay, but you can only run 2 S rank. Ooh, or just a straight up limit on 2 S rank bond rings. And you can run as many A pluses as you want. And then the exploit is okay. Just for the sake of different interesting builds. 1 damage shy, huh? Alright, go into the fire. Kill this.
Thanks for the assist.
If we do real world time, like a race, that would be interesting. It could just be like a draft challenge run where we all just have to complete it.
Simple enough.
Yeah, because you want a few rings. Yeah. Yeah, so any non-S rank ring is fine. I guess we could draft the S rank rings, or the S rank bonds or whatever. Alright, she should be close to 100 crit now. She needs that momentum and reposition. And then with holdout, she'll be get a jail free card as long as she's at not 0 health. This build is much better on like a warrior or something though. You just wait. Quality time.
Our foes are strong.
Our foes are strong. Yeah. I heard it all before. Alright, heal these 2. Fogado looks so dumb in this outfit, dude. It's important that your units look cool. Like Marin. Marin always looks cool. She's a big wolf. Woof. Alright. We're popping off today, we'll say. Gotta bring it, dude. Oh, damn it. I keep healing Panat. Jesus Christ. This Alir looks shit. This Alir? It's alright. We haven't even tested it yet. Are you winning some? We haven't even gotten most of these builds online yet. It's still the early stages. Compared to other Ike tanks, it's not the best result, but I'm also not even using it that much. I'm mostly just sticking in Pandreo and Chloe right now. And occasionally Tamara. This backup corn thing. Alright, I know they pushed me, I get it. Now here is the use case for tanking all this stuff. So here's what we do. We get a Tamara here. Alright, 18 damage, Blazing Lion, whatever. We go for a Sandstorm for fun.
With him at my...
I have it!
Erica's not engaged right now. Alright, no Sandstorms, fine. She's gonna use her big attack anyways. Alright, then you drop out. Okay, you go here, kill this. Just thin their numbers a bit.
May their souls find peace.
This was the idea. Let's get everyone else up here. Have to be very careful with positioning units around Panat now, including the Dancer, which I'm not a fan of. Because usually I try to get him as close to everything as possible. Alright, let's see what she does. She's going to use her AoE attack, and then the armor damage should not be good. Let's see. I wonder why she hits there. Alright, 20 damage break. Now Tamara still needs a leaf, which gives more defense. And health. Dang, dude, that fire actually did a lot of damage. And it displaced my entire team, because I can't get through now. Yeah, maybe letting Marnie do that is a bad idea. Let's kill her. Trying to make as many mitigation tanks this run as possible. Attack that.
Where'd you buy that weapon?
She's hexed. Quality time. With the quality time plus, you'll like chip heal for free, which is kind of cool. She needs something else aside from a steel dagger, dude. Whatever. Let's get some poison.
From me to you! Now I'm mad. You're nothing.
You're nothing! This is so dumb, dude. This is so stupid, this build. He needs to get Sword of the Creator so he can double once he gets speed takers, but this is probably one of the dumber builds. For sure. Alright, then you can get in there. What do you do? He shouldn't one round either of these. Or even her.
I will never fail.
I probably shouldn't have let Marnie hit me with the fire attack, but whatever. We'll be fine. We got Brave Assist. Yes. Finally. Okay, we need to heal these. Clearly. And kill this.
My leg is cramped.
He can dodge a 0. Alright, and then Hort. Alright, Panad, do not look. Get out of here. We do not want you to see this right now. We do not want her to see the healing. We're about to Hortify. Alright, she's gonna get hit by it anyways. Alright, she's level 5 now.
At your service.
Alright, let's kill Marnie. That's like guaranteed 20 damage on both of them. Then we'll Hortify again. We'll keep Hortifying until we can't Hortify anymore. Though we might be in danger here, because there's a lot of stuff. And that gets healed twice. Alright, let's see if we survive here. Alright, he wastes his turn. Oh, what? He doubles her with Shine? Dang, dude! Is she really that slow? He's that much faster on Shine? Dang, Gold Mary? What's going on with you? Thought I checked it too. $21 speed. Oh, wait. She was on Spear? Oh, wait, she's 15. I thought she was on Silver. Oh, she's on Spear. Okay, that's why. Panette got healed. I know. I tried to. Look at how far away. Alright, we'll just have this unit just play a completely different game while we heal people. Just do that. I don't like this pull because we get set in fire, which is terrible. This is really bad. You know I'm gonna get put in fire immediately. I do have an alternate thing. Yeah, we don't want to be in fire with a boss on either side. Let's actually go back a turn. That was a really terrible pull. Yeah, let's not allow that. We should probably just kill Marnie here. Instead of letting her, literally letting her attack me like that. Now let's debuff her. Gold Mary, more like slow Mary. She can be slow, but what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, you've been hexed. I might turn combat animations off here. Alright.
Give me strong foes.
Shielding art. He can last hit Panat. She is a sword master though. The poison stacking is nice. From a dual assist, that's kind of nice.
Of course.
Of course. Tamara agrees. Doesn't help we're spread out here. Yeah, let's get as much in as possible. More dual assist, more poison. Oh, wait, what holdout does she have? Oh, just base? Alright, I can kill now. She may be killed. Yeah, attacking is way better. Attacking and then using your health as a human shield is way better than just waiting, unsurprisingly. Let's do this. Make her not a target. Keeping the Panette alive. If she just was a unit that didn't have low health, she could stay there, but because she's a low health unit, she will die. The other thing with Van Wrath too is it almost like ignores these things, like armoreds, that it cannot kill. People always argue the use case of it like one-rounding things that most things one-round anyways, but then when you introduce high defense enemies it cannot one-round, it's like, oh, what about these things? Those are in the game. Oh, they could have had the kill too if both hit. Easily could have killed Marin, but I mean their hits are terrible, they're axe units, so. And they made the attempt on her life, but it just didn't work out. Alright, I'm gonna bookmark because I need to eat lunch. And then start the next stream in like a little under an hour, like 50 minutes. So I will bookmark here. We're just gonna like beat this map, it's not gonna be hard, really. Actually, let's do this for fun. Let's get a crit. She's got this. Yeah, she's got this. Yeah, we'll crit that priest and bookmark here. Thanks for checking this out, everyone. I'll see you in the stream in like an hour. You can always like the stream if you want to support the stream, that helps. And yeah, see you next one. Peace.